Do.
All right, we should be live. I gotta do all the stuff, so you introduce all the stuff.
All righty. I'm going to make sure that we're good on my end because I never know when to start talking. I see it now. Okay.
Oh,
Welcome to the after party Saturday nights on the YTPC. Captain Burley Slice and I just finished recording the newest episode of Brothers of the Pipe podcast, where we smoked Wessex Curly Block, which was gifted to us from the great David G. And as always, you should go listen to the podcast to see what the scoop's about. But really awesome blend, and I think it really blew Dakota's mind, especially. So go check that out, and probably one you'll be hearing from in the future from both of us, to be honest. Gifted to us from. We've got Justin in the chat. How's it going?
uh-oh, I can't hear you.
By speaking?
You are now. You cut out for a second.
Oh no.
But I'm back. The link is pinned, and we are all here. We got Justin, Sunshine Bushcrafter, MKE Chris, and Josh. Come on, Josh. Come on in, buddy.
Just put me in, coach. It's your time to
Put me
shine.
in, coach.
That's what you're made of, kid.
So it popped up in the corner, admit, and I clicked it. He's here.
Yep. We're good. Well, Josh, we can't see you. Can we hear you yet?
There he is.
What's going on, boys?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm well. How are you? It's been a minute.
Yes, sir. Doing better than I deserve.
Amen.
Good.
Oh, goodness grief. I haven't changed my name or anything, but that's okay. We just recorded 2 episodes back to back, so I'm like a little like... But we have Wessex Curly Block. Got a little bit more here. And I fell in love with this one just now, dude.
I watched it happen in real time.
You did. We went in blind on purpose on this one. It was a gift. And, man, phenomenal mature Virginia.
Really good stuff.
Greg, Blue Court Custom, John P, David G, Rye Bread Piper. Also, John, we did the second episode. I don't want to announce it yet. With something you sent me. We'll put it that way.
And I can't give it away, but something he sent is what I'm smoking in this pipe now.
Okay. All right. And David G, we have the Curly Block in the Merchant Service Levant, and it is quite well. Robert is having some 1792 and a 320. That sounds fantastic. Jeff is in the chat. Hey, he says, "Oh God, Beyond the World, Josh." That's right. The one.
Watch out for Jeff, dude.
Hey, you almost nailed the prediction for the this Sun Bear, by the way.
I got the date of release correct.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I'm happy with that part of it.
Yeah, that was kind of
announcement.
It was spooky accurate, to be honest with you.
Justin, be sure to let us know what you think once you try it. Possibly my current favorite Virginia at the moment in the honeymoon phase. I think after everything settles down, probably be in my top 3 ever. So really, really impressed. Chris, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing, man. I'm doing.
You guys wearing the same hats?
It's Cornell and Deal night or something.
Apparently.
Or something.
You didn't get the memo.
Well, DC, they took me off their mailing list. I don't know what happened. Lukester, what's up, buddy? Lukester was a lot of fun to hang out with last night as well. He was visually there, kind of, in silhouette.
He was an apparition.
Okay. I feel like I missed a good night.
It was a really good, dude. I planned to stay just for a few minutes. I was there till almost midnight, man. It was a good time.
I was supposed to have the day off at work. I had 2 reports that I had to do that I didn't have time to do yesterday because some craziness happened on the job site. So I had to go in this morning for like 2 hours, but I had to be there first thing in the morning at 6:30. And I was hoping to like have a fun Friday night, and it just didn't happen.
Moments and Seasons is in the chat. What's going on? So good to see everyone. Thank you guys for stopping by. I know a few people's already mentioned what they're smoking, but if you haven't, please do let us know. Josh, what are you smoking, buddy?
That's what I was going to ask.
Yes, sir. I'm a fan. It was mentioned in tonight's podcast. That one surprised me.
That's my next smoke, actually. I already had it planned.
I've got several friends that wasn't a fan of that, but I thought it was delicious. It was not as Latakia forward as I was afraid it would be, and it actually ended up being very dear to me. It was a very good blend.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an early blend to me, spiced with Latakia. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I loved it right out of the gate, honestly. But I know there's a couple of guys, like Sebastian and some other people that for the first couple of bowls, they said it just tasted like ash. Like they didn't get anything from it.
I didn't experience that. Nothing against them. I mean, if that's what they taste, that's definitely what they taste. You know what I mean? That just wasn't my experience, luckily.
Well, a lot of people thought that it was a Joe P's blend that included Latakia, and just everybody knows what he can do with an English blend. And usually when Greg's blending with a Latakia, there's certain expectations, right? And that's not what he delivered at all. And I was pleasantly surprised. I really like that blend, and I'm a fan. I wish it was a bit bolder. You know what I mean? That being said, it's still phenomenal. Chris, MKE Chris. Oh, sorry, Josh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, for me, this is a blend where I've noticed quite a bit of change in the kind of subtler nuances depending on the pipe. So if you if it doesn't strike you right away, throw it in another pipe or like rub it out more or rub it out less, and it'll change the flavor profile quite a bit.
Well said. Well said. Real quick, guys, Ghost Rider, all the way from Australia. That's the one with the kangaroos, is in the chat. Good to see you, sir. Lukester says he's having HH Old Dark Fired in his 311. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful combination. Chris, what are you smoking, my friend?
I'm smoking a little Solani Silver Flake.
Haven't had it yet. I think I will like it. I just haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's not. I mean, it's not a cheap date, but it's also a big tin of it.
Mm-hmm. The what is 100-gram tin?
No, it comes in it is 100 gram. 100 gram of the big, massive, long.
Yep.
Freaking
rolled over on itself, man. Ghost of Latakia is in the chat. He's smoking Quiet Nights in a SAF 606. Quiet Nights is fantastic deep English. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Josh, you were talking about Metropolis, really the flavor profile changing depending on the pipe, and it being a more sensitive blend to changes depending on the pipe. One that I've been smoking a lot of this week that I have found to really change depending on the pipe more than most blends, kind of like your experience with Metropolis, is Cornell & Deal's Fire on the Levees. Or Fires on the
that blend.
Yeah. Blend, totally not what I was expecting. Definitely missed the ball on this one. Wish I would have got more of it. This was gifted to me. But anyhow, really, my experience has been it changes a lot depending on the pipe. And when I do a review, I'm going to go into that if anyone watches it to like the 25-minute mark because there's so much to say about it. But really surprised by that, actually. It's like sensitive, but in a really cool way that every experience is different depending on the pipe.
Guys, we got Cigar Advice and Old Man Copper in the chat. Alec, Christian, great to see both of you gentlemen. So happy to see you here. What pipe are you smoking, Josh?
This is a 7LE Octavia.
Nice.
Paneled? Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah, this one Johnny got this in with an estate lot, and he was showing me and Sebastian stuff he got in, and as soon as he held it up, like before he even cleaned it, I'm like, I need that pipe.
Yeah,
that's gotta be my pipe.
It's a good looking pipe, man. I like that one.
I have a paneled Savinelli. It's a 1989 collection pipe of the year, and on the bigger side, but the panels are actually really cool. It does something to the smoke, I swear. I don't know what, but it changes something.
Oh,
Radiates better.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Ron, how's it going? He's back.
is in the chat. I've got one panel pipe, Josh, and it's a small Dr. Grabo that Hunter gifted me. I think that's my only panel pipe, and I like it.
I have this one and the really, really small one.
Well, this one that I'm talking about is really small, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little guy.
I've got 3 of the Ataganos, which are the kind of the special edition ones that came out, built off of that line of that pipe that Josh has got that are all paneled like that.
Actually,
and then I got a Vaughn paneled pipe, and of course some older K Woodies and stuff. But
I really like those Ataganos that came out. I wish I could have got one.
the stems are just beautiful, you know.
Christian, welcome aboard, sir. How you doing?
Coming in here, boys. What's up?
Josh, that is nifty, dude. What are you smoking, brother?
I like that.
I'm doing that the Toscano, the Maestro.
Let's go. Awesome.
Did any of you guys grab the Puccini?
No, but
that's it.
one of my friends in chat here was just talking about it. Hold on a second.
I got it.
Was this a limited? This is Toscano. It's a limited edition Puccini. Or is a Maestro? Is not. Yeah, Maestro Puccini.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So he did.
Someone was just talking about it.
Is that from last year or the last release?
Nah, this is the most. Well, yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, no.
Nice.
I grabbed
Dr. Bob's Nightmares
I
in the
grabbed
chat
one
with
pan.
some Freiburg and Traer special brown flake. 4 years and 1 month age on it. That sounds delicious.
No, I'm not going to Columbus, unfortunately. I was thinking about it, but I can't really swing it this time around. Next year,
You got it.
I'm going to friggin' every show.
Go.
Yeah, you better be at Muletown next year because Dakota and I will be there.
Yeah, if you can get to Muletown, that's the one, Josh. Me and Hunter's going to put all of our efforts towards making this one. We just talked about this, by the way. As much as I'd like to go to all of them, it's going to be an incredible achievement and accomplishment if we can make it to Muletown 2 years in a row. Really, it'll be a big deal in of itself. Matthew is in the chat. What's going on? Royal Yacht is having Ellie Clark's special. Very cool.
It'll be a big deal, but I think it'll be achievable, though.
Yeah,
I'd like
I think we can pull it off.
Chicago, Muletown, Columbus, Capital Land. I'd like to.
Whoa, you're going on like Tour de America.
Tour, man. Hell
I
yeah.
hope. That's the hope. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll see you at Muletown. I'll see you at Chicago as well. I got a
Let's do
booth
it.
in Chicago.
All right on.
Hey, Old Man Copper is going to be selling wax goods out of the trunk of his Lincoln at
That's
Muletown. We planned it out last night, didn't we, buddy?
We
Just
did,
bring up
buddy.
the road yacht and pop that trunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like a one of those coats. I'm gonna be like selling watches.
You're going to open the trench coat and have everything dangling?
What's up, motherfuckers? What's up?
Hey, Chris, you can say what you want, but I'm not sure if Josh is a real Canadian anyway. He doesn't even play hockey, so.
I'm
You
American
know what's real
at heart.
funny is most of the Canadians I've talked to up there don't play hockey.
Oh, no. When I was in college, I met a whole group of Canadians that were really like identity level were hockey people.
No, I know that. I'm talking about the ones that smoke pipes.
Oh, well, no.
This
They're
this is
different
my
breeds.
hockey stick right here. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's about as
That's
close
I
as
ain't
they get.
judging. I think you're better off for it. You know what I mean? The first Canadians I ever met, and I'm not saying the first one I ran into, but like got to talk to was in college. And there was a group of them, 6 or 7 of them, and they were pretty tight, and they were just bigger than life guys, but they were stereotypical jocks. You know what I mean? And they were hockey fanatics, and they didn't even agree with each other on a bunch of stuff. So they would like, at first it would start off being like hockey people versus non-hockey people. And then they would just start bickering amongst themselves about the nuances of it. Was great. It
It's
was
just like the pipe community.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic, man. It was fantastic.
Well, I know that Seb and Johnny, they play with the different sticks. They only do the summertime swinging.
They call that
They're
sword
them
fighting.
golf boys. They like smacking around them little white balls. Not very
funny.
Canadian, but they loved it. They love it.
If you play hockey while smoking a pipe, you're hardcore. Yes, that is correct, Dr. Bowser.
Man, you guys ever
That's
see
badass.
the really high level hockey solo practices where they'll just start knocking all the pucks off the rail and just set up like an obstacle course and run through it? It's actually kind of crazy. Jeff says he doesn't play hockey, but literally every friend I've had since being 2 years old plays hockey. I'm not against it, man. It's a stereotype that's non-offensive that I can bring up to my Canadian friends. You know what I mean? Farron's in the chat. Speaking of hockey, go Hartford.
What's up, Farron?
Wallers.
Whalers.
Whalers and Florida,
Florida
Panthers.
Panthers.
All right, that sounds good to me.
I got a question for you, Hunter.
What you got?
Or even Dakota. Like the first bowl I smoked of the Maestro was last night, and I liked it and everything, but it wasn't anything knocking my socks off. But tonight it's smoking a little better, and can the tobacco change that much in say 24 hours from popping the top, or is it just just me?
Both.
They can.
Both. Carolina Red Flake with Perique produced last year was so ketchup forward as soon as I popped it. Now Hunter liked it right out of the tin. That ketchupy vinegary note for me was overpowering when I first popped it, and the next day I started digging into it a little bit more and building that relationship with it. So
Well, then
yes,
how deep do you want to get in the weeds, Hunter or Dakota? We can talk about what did he drink and what did he have for dinner before he's smoking that bowl, because all that can play into it
it's
too.
a valid
We can
point.
get
I
deep
can't
into the
discard
weeds.
it, man. It's a valid point.
Well-
Even your attitude, if you're in a good mood, will reflect on your experience. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Chris.
Let me dig into this just a little bit more. Are you smoking it in the same pipe that you smoked it in last night?
No, I'm not. I'm actually. I smoked it in my Meerschaum last night, and then I got it in the Peterson XL, the XL 315 tonight.
So not only is that going to be two different materials, but two completely different size chamber bowls or chamber dimensions, which will give you a very, very different experience. And that's what Josh and I were just discussing. Me with Fires on the Levee, Josh with what blend was that you said?
Metropolis.
Metropolis. Yeah.
Metropolis. The other thing is, if you've never smoked a blend quite like the one you're smoking right now, the first time smoking it, it can be kind of a weird experience because nothing's really recognizable. It's like listening to new music for the first time. You can't tell if you like it or not because there's no pattern that you can recognize. By the second smoke, you actually kind of know what you're getting into. Even though you don't know if you'll like it or not, it's not totally new. And then you can start actually mentally digesting the flavor, if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense, and I like all those things: different material, different chamber size, a familiarity with the tobacco. I like that.
And so when a flavor is completely new, we call that palate confusion. It's not that you don't like it; it's just you haven't had anything that even resembles this. It's hard for you to comprehend what's going on. So it takes a couple smokes to pick up on the pattern of flavor, if that makes sense. But
It makes a lot
palate
of sense.
confusion.
It tastes a little better tonight. I'm a little more. Last night I was not. I didn't dislike it. It just it didn't really. Everybody had kind of played it up. Maybe that was part of it as well. But
I got a
tonight
story
I'm
on
like,
that. I have a great
Okay, go
story
for it.
about expectation, man. The first premium pipe tobacco, not an over-the-counter drugstore tobacco, right? Like 20 years ago, I found Prince Albert, Carter Hall, half and half, stuff like this. But we're in the middle of the woods. I have no access to anything. The first tin of tobacco I ordered was Dunhill's Nightcap. And I started really getting into that very deep English, right? Well, the
Uh-huh.
second blend I ordered, I did a lot of reading online and watching early YouTube videos, was Squadron Leader. And I will say, I love Squadron Leader now. It's a Cinema Golf product. But at the time, my only experience with any premium tobacco was a very deep English, right? So when I got that Squadron Leader, which is like a very classic, middle of the road, standard English mixture, I was very let down. My flavor,
Okay.
my palate was blown out from the nightcap, and my expectations was through the roof. You know, I've broken the ice, gotten to premium pipe tobacco, and I was impressed. And my expectations were so built up. You know, that Squadron Leader I didn't like at first at all because I had different expectations from what it actually was. Now I love it now; it's a great blend. But yeah, I've been in, you know, a similar situation where there's a little bit of hype around something, and your mindset and then the experience you get's not what you were expecting. And no matter what that experience was, it rocks the boat. You know what I mean?
Yep, and it's like, well, you know, I've had a similar experience with bourbon, of course, and having a high. You know, you get someone that really pushes a bottle, and you're
Great
like, oh,
example,
and then
man. Great example because of the amount of hype around certain allocated bourbons. I mean, there's certain populations within the U.S. that even a standard bourbon was allocated for so many years. Let's say a standard Buffalo Trace in certain markets was hard to get, right?
absolutely,
And when you're talking to everyone else, that's like yada yada yada, but it's just a standard bottle. You know what I mean?
right?
But
Yeah,
it'd be so
yeah.
easy if you didn't have access to it to have a mindset that blew it out of proportion to what it actually was.
True.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great point, Dakota. Thank you.
Chris,
Thank you, Hunter.
Christian, you're about to have the smoke alarms go off, buddy. You're blowing clouds there, man. I love it.
It's good, man.
What's happening? Who are these people? Yeah. Oh man.
So, Josh, I'm getting my Metropolis prepped right now.
Mhm.
And, I've smoked a good bit of this. What's your opinion on the moisture content? Are you smoking it kind of as it is from the tin, or are you giving it some dry time?
I just smoke it straight up from the tin. Like I rub it out real good. And actually the pipe I typically smoke it in is my Peace King here.
Metropolis prepped right now.
This one.
I've
It's
smoked
got
a good bit of this.
Yeah,
it's
they're
got a
getting
little bit of
feedback
an
from somebody.
Are you smoking it
I think that's you, Copper.
giving it some dry time?
What's that?
I'm getting
Good
feedback
Lord.
from someone. Are you?
He's got to turn down his phone. He's watching the
That's
stuff
me.
on his
You're
phone.
good. You're good, bub.
so
My bad. My bad. I did that the first time I did this. I'm like, all right, old guy.
You're okay. You're
I
okay.
spoiled him yesterday with the new setup.
You
He didn't have
did.
to worry about that.
Rub it
So
in.
this,
Rub it in.
this pipe hunter, it's got kind of an angled chamber almost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit wider at the top, a little bit narrower at the bottom, but I find this pipe in particular really shines with any blend that has dark fired Kentucky in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've had Metropolis a good bit at this point, but I just cleaned this one today. This is a new to me 316 Roma Savinelli.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And, it's kind of like a pot
that's
shape.
gorgeous.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's been well smoked, but anyhow, it should be clean. I'm going to give it a go in this one and see how it does.
It should do good in that one. You know, you got that. You can get all that stuff burning at the same time there. But Josh, that's right. That King Peace pipe is great for the dark fires. It does English
Mhm.
real well too, because that chamber just concentrates those flavors so good.
You guys believe
really
that might
does,
be
yeah.
my favorite Nate King shape ever?
Yeah.
I love it. Dude,
It
your
might
finger
be-
can just rest on that windscreen, dude. It's so great.
It's great.
Dude,
It's
it might be
comfortable.
my favorite ever. I mean that. I love that one. Robert, House of Manners, welcome to the call, my friend. What are you smoking?
This is my Sylvan that I bought at Muletown 2825.
There's another
Nice.
Arson maker we should have mentioned, Hunter. Sylvan was awesome.
Awesome.
Robert, you bring your new finds out
Hmm.
to show these guys what your scores were for today?
Show and tell.
I'll have to I need to clean them up a little bit, then I'll show them out.
Oh, he's gonna wait to shine them up all nice and make them pretty for you guys.
I gotta get some of that old man copper wood shine on there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Hey, I was wanting to make a video, but I was pressed for time and had to use it the other day. I used some of the wood balm on a Hugo Mauser the other day, and oh boy, did it do good! It did really well, man.
Fantastic.
It really did. If I wasn't on a live, I would show it to you, but it would just shut down the live instantly.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, it did phenomenal. Robert, that's a very, 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 very dark liquid in that Glencairn. Oh, it's got some age on it. Is that bourbon?
Hmm.
Oh, we lost him.
He's drinking that Christmas drink now.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for Christmas, y'all. So let's go. Let's go.
What is that?
So High West Rye. It's their limited release. This is Act 10. This is from
Midwinters.
Yeah, Midwinter's Nice Dram. It's a port finished rye whiskey.
Does it
If
have
you
an
can
age
get that
statement?
bottle,
Let's see. It's a blend.
8-year, I think. I think they're 8-year.
It's that port finish that's giving you that dark color
Is
you're
that
seeing there
what's
too,
doing
Dakota.
Yeah,
Yep.
these
Yeah,
are
man, it's
usually
got
they
remarkable
blend
color.
these, so it probably doesn't have an age statement on there. They're probably, yeah, I don't know. If you like port finish whiskey, this is. I mean, look at the color on that.
Yeah, that color is deep. We got Dennis in the chat. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. It was it was an M48.
Oh, Dennis, oh, yeah.
Yugoslavian M48 post-war when they were trying to standardize overbuilt. It's really like a Car 98 that's overbuilt. It might have even been a perfected Car 98, and a lot of the German purists will hate me for that, but really good Mauser. Brian Banner's in the chat. What's going on, sir?
Oh, B&B.
I'm here. Okay, my wife has presented me a gift,
Don't read it.
Oh,
and I've got to.
Read it.
She said, "Open it here."
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing this.
all right, let's go.
Holy
Wow.
smokes! Mrs. Pipe Hunter is picking out pipes again. I didn't know anything about this one, homie.
That's gorgeous.
Hand me
Put
what?
him on the big screen. Put him on the big screen.
Here, let me see.
Hold on. She has to load my pipe for me.
Uh-oh.
Of
Oh,
course she does.
Well,
What is going on in the Twilight
wow.
Zone?
Twilight Zone.
What
Yeah.
you guys do in your bedroom is up to you. If she's going to load your pipe, that's that's fine.
Now she's going to unload it.
Wait, do I have? No, there's nothing hanging up there today.
Dakota, what you got there?
This is just some barreled and bond old granddad. I really like this stuff for the money.
Good stuff.
I'm being very fancy tonight with
Banquet.
Drinking the banquet.
Have you guys had the Bitburger?
Bitburger. Yes, it's very German. It's the first inflation.
Finally,
It's like
before
I've never had it. It's kind of not blowing my skirt up, but it's not offensive. It's pretty decent, but I've never had it.
You just
before.
bring it to Muletown next year. You got a buddy there that'll probably drink it.
He's Austrian, not German.
He's also a painter.
A failed painter, yes. This is a true story. All right, so Hunter, what was put in your pipe?
Or is that the surprise too?
You lift it all the way up.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Lift it up.
I don't know how to smoke a pipe.
story of my life.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, it's got a cap.
Let's go.
What the-
Go!
Oh my god!
I think I figured it out.
Perfect. This is so good.
Now what you have to do is you got to take a puff of your pipe and then blow it
Blow
out
the
the
smoke
bubbles
in
to
it.
fill
Thank
the
you,
bag,
Josh.
Smoke
Hey,
bubbles.
keep Mrs. Pipe Hunter off of Timu.
Wait, don't hold it over my laptop. Over here.
Keep her off of Timu.
That's a great
Hunter.
idea.
Oh,
You got to
Billy
send me that link because my
Piper's in the
daughter would
chat.
love to have that.
The
I would
Peyton
have a
Piper
smoking
just
buddy
did
if I
some
got one of
Captain
those for my
Black Grape
daughter. I need the
tonight.
link to that thing.
TikTok.
TikTok shop.
We all got to
TikTok,
roll
yeah.
up to one of the pipe shows with that and just sit
That's
around
right.
a table.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nothing. Didn't
Get
work.
it too slow. You gotta pull that up when you start blowing.
Okay, hold on.
Hey,
I got this.
Piperoki, I'm clicking admit, buddy. I don't know. Okay, you're in.
Oh, I got Ronnie.
Ronnie, you're
Hey,
in
guys.
twice, actually.
Am I?
I might pick the second one. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick.
Won't work.
Listen, if it kicks out the active one, jump back in again, okay?
Oh, it's not up all the way. Okay.
Okay.
No, we're good. We're good.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, sir?
Good. First time I've ever done one of these with anybody.
You're sideways, but we see you
Yeah, no,
and hear you.
That's cool.
There you go. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Look at that
There
mirror.
You're in.
Look at that mirror, man. Big boy.
Pretty
The
bubbles.
Sultan.
No, it's a pirate.
Oh, it is a pirate.
It's genius.
America cigarettes.
Does not want to stay lit today.
I love it. So my daughter's new obsession is bubbles, and that's where the bubble pipe come from. So now I get to use that to entertain her. But you know, I'm the pipe hunter. You got to have the pipe bubble maker, not just a regular.
We got a couple good comments here, Hunter. Brian Moore is in the chat. Hey, Brian. He says, happy Saturday, enjoying Capstan Blue in an A.B. Russell billiard. Someone will have to tell me what that is. Hillbilly Piper says, think of all the tobacco you'll save. And Dr. Bob's Nightmare said, I thought the bubbles were an iPhone effect at first.
Well, you know, I went in instead of out to begin with.
Yeah.
I realized it was like bubbles, and I just thought I was smoking a Lakeland blend to begin with. It had this real soapy taste, you know what I mean?
That LJ Peretti effect.
All right, Hunter. So you are the pipe hunter. Now you got baby. That's baby bubble hunter.
Baby Bubble Hunter. Perfect, Chris.
Yeah.
Say it again. Sorry, I thought I was.
I said you got you're the pipe hunter,
Yep.
and now that you have that, you have baby bubble hunter.
Oh, I like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was handing you a brand new like Savinelli or Dunhill, and I was like, "Look at this! Look at
It was like a
this!"
custom cob at first. I was like, is that a Southern Roots? What is that? Hey, Paul's in the chat.
Bubble
Pipes of
root.
Old. How you doing, sir? He's having some Capstan Blue, or had some earlier today. Fantastic blend. J.P.
Oh.
Russell, billiard. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, man. Awesome. I hope you enjoy.
Well, boys, I'm gonna pop off. I got an early morning tomorrow, but it was good to see y'all.
Josh, thanks for stopping by, man.
Have a good
Great
one,
as always to
brother.
talk to
Good,
you.
We'll see you, Josh.
Good chat.
Likewise, take
man.
care, gents.
Go here.
Guys, that's Josh from Beyond the Burl podcast. Be sure to go check him out. They have a YouTube channel as well. Be sure to subscribe on there and do listen to the podcast. They have a lot of fun. I enjoy listening to it every Friday. It helps get me through the last day of the work week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to sit out on the back deck and shoot the video, but I'm having a little bit of a lighting issue. I have to work through that. There's so many quirks in this house. It's not even funny.
It's always something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and most of it happened when I was out of town.
Of course.
So week after I left, there was a plumbing issue and I had to come back.
Oh,
Then there was
man.
a septic issue.
Oh,
And there was an electrical kitchen issue. And there was an issue with I came back, got all that taken care of, I didn't fly in that time. I drove down, was driving back out, made it all the way back through Ohio, halfway through almost to Toledo. And I got a phone call saying the fridge died.
well, you know what they say,
Oh.
when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
In threes.
Or in those cases, hurricanes.
That's
Yeah.
right. Greg's
Then
smoking
after
some
I-
Boswell's best and trying to get everything back in the shop before it
Oh.
rains again. Good luck, Greg. I hope that works out for you. Walt is in the chat. I was messaging Walt earlier. We're going to send him some of this model. I've got some of this Freiberger and Trayer vintage aged cut blended plug. And I'm going to split half of that with you, Robert. What I have left, I'm going to split between you and Robert, or you and Walt. Robert, what else do I have you might be interested in, man?
I mean, I really want to explore English blends. You know, I've smoked a ton of English. I mean, sorry, I've smoked a ton of English blends. I'd really like to get some of your favorite or things you like that in the Virginia, because that's not an area I've smoked a lot of.
I have a lot of Virginias. I am your Huckleberry. I got you.
I am your Huckleberry.
I'm kind of a recent, within the last year, like convert to be full-fledged in love with Virginias, but I am like retard level. I can say that, right?
No, that's okay.
It's
We're
back in
going
the
to.
books again?
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm autistic.
My wife says I can't say it, so I don't say that. I say Rick Tarded because then it's different.
Okay.
Yeah. My wife said I can
think
only
I
use
can
it when I'm
say it,
referring
though.
to myself.
I think I can say it.
Right?
We just use the term Billy Madison. So go ahead.
That's fine. That's fine. You know,
Touched? You're touched?
I recently got in
I
trouble
was
for saying,
nicked
"Did you
with
find my
the
baseball?"
tism, okay? We call it
I was
functional
nicked with the tism.
autism. All right. And we're all in the pipe world, so you guys are in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Virginia's, dude, I got you, man. And one of them will be a 2011 Freyberg and Trayer vintage or cut blended plug, and you're going to enjoy that. We'll send you some Sammy G, some full Virginia flake, some Sutla 507C.
Yep.
I don't know what else, man.
I'm looking forward to trying this solo because I'm a huge fan of the 504C, which is the English aromatic.
Yes, I like that. I did like that. Lou is in the chat.
Garrett's coming
What's
to us
going
from outer
on?
space.
Garrett.
Hey,
Evening, Garrett.
Hunter.
Beautiful sky you got there, buddy.
Rocket Man. Hey, Hunter, Lou is saying you should tell Walt about your new pipe.
Already emptied it.
Hey, I do want to plug Walt for a minute. I'm smoking his Burley Slice, and this is amazing.
Oh, dude, it's good, isn't it? We were
Yes,
talking
it
about
is.
last night on their live, man. I'm a big fan. He did such a good job on the production of that. Walt says, "What's your new pipe, Hunter?"
Can you guys see this?
Dude, you're gonna have to rewind a little bit. It's the only way I can explain it.
I can tell you're holding something, but no, we can't really see what it is.
Trying to get a light.
There you go. There it is.
Got the flip down switch.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
That's that Volker 712 I was talking about.
That's the Boker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I like Bokers, man.
I did too.
I had a couple older ones that were like whittling knives, 3-blade whittlers. They were fantastic.
All right, boys. I got to run and pick up the boy, but maybe I'll swing
Yes.
back later depending on how things go.
Chris, stop back by.
Have a
All
good
right,
one,
guys.
Bubba.
Good
Yep.
seeing you, buddy.
Hey, Chris.
That's me, Chris.
You got it, guys.
Hey, Chris, thanks for hanging out with me today and going over the pipes with me.
Hey, you scored a banger there, man. Wait till you see what Robert's got when he cleans them up.
Oh, you got my interest now.
There you go. All right, guys. We'll see you.
All right, Chris, thanks for
Hey,
stopping
Chris.
by. Looking forward to seeing you later. Garrett, you've landed, I see.
Oh, where's Garrett at?
No sound.
No audio. Put your space helmet back on.
How's my audio coming in? Because I'm actually using my hearing aids to talk to over the phone.
You're good, Ronnie.
I bet you can hear me now.
You're using it as a
Yeah.
microphone? I can hear you now, Garrett. You're
There
using
he
your
is.
hearing
What is
aids
my,
as a
my
microphone?
profile for family court?
Yeah, I'm using my hearing aids for
So that
microphone.
it's doing bone conduction?
No, they're just in my ear.
Yeah, but I bet the technology it's using to pick up your voice is bone conduction.
Yeah.
That's wild. That is really cool, man.
Wasn't sure how the sound had come across.
That's coming across really well.
Well, howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Garrett, how you doing,
How you
man?
doing, buddy?
Anyway, so I just want to say before you guys got into the whole hockey discussion that turned into you guys playing tummy sticks as kids, you and Pipe Hunter, there, Dakota. That here in East Texas today, I actually found a legitimate pipe club that I joined today.
Oh, very
Is it
cool.
called East Texas Pipe Club?
No. The Tyler area pipe. Funny.
Sorry, I couldn't
Tyler
help
Area
myself.
Pipe Hub. Do they have a Facebook or anything you'd like to plug?
Not yet. I didn't find it. I didn't see it.
Well, hopefully you can twist their arm and talk them into giving themselves some kind of presents.
They use the lounge at the Tobacco Junction in East Tyler.
Awesome. How many people were there, if you don't mind me asking?
There was at least, I didn't count them, but if I had to imagine the tables went to the close to 30.
Wow.
What? That's
Yeah,
incredible, man.
We're buying and
awesome.
selling and swapping and giving out samples of tobacco. Hey, you want to try this? You want to try that?
Oh, that's incredible. That's fantastic.
It's rare we ever get that many people to show up to the one in Denver.
What's the I knew there was one in Denver. What's its name there? Smoke Snacks?
Doesn't have one.
Okay.
It's just word of mouth. You just show up.
Gotcha. I think Chris has got the coolest pipe club out of any of us, to be honest.
I'll shoot some video next Saturday when I go, but
Oh,
they're
please
large
do.
enough that Drew Estates is actually hosting an event with them for them.
That's cool.
Very cool. Yeah, they do
Buy
events.
so many-
They do events very well.
I was told you buy X amount of dollars of sticks and that, you get T-shirts, you get bags, you get the little travel humidors and cutters and lighters.
Drew Estate does events very well.
And I figured I'd bring my last tin of Swamp Things there and have them there.
Yeah, that'll be
Oh, you have
appreciated.
swamp things?
Yes, sir.
You son of a.
You can
Walt
call me that
says
because
they've
my
got about
mama
20 there
called
in
me worse
Charlotte.
as a child.
Yeah, I was a big
Robert,
fan of
David
Swamp
G
Thing.
says, what part of Florida is Scott Idiots with Class from?
Pensacola.
Pensacola, Florida.
Jeremiah's there as well.
So is
Pensacola?
Garcon.
Garcon is also there. That's correct. That's correct.
Garcon. Get the door, Garcon.
Not now, Garcon. I'm still mad at you. So
Dude, did his old lady like throw that cat at him in that video?
his
How did
kid did.
His kid did.
So
okay.
his kid, yeah.
I'll never get over that. Till the day I die, that was just, it was perfect. It worked out so well. Hey, nothing in our area either, Hillbilly. We have one in the state. It's up by Wesson. It's, what is it, 104 hours away?
What's that?
The Pipe Club up in Wesson? Is it Wesson?
The
Willie.
only one I know about is
It's where Beans goes. They only do it quarterly, so it's 4 a year.
My cigar life.
Uh,
Living my best cigar life.
it's like,
That's where Beans goes.
well, the thing's called Still. It has a coal reference to it. That might be
Oh.
the name of the shop or something, Garrett. But it's like Steel City's, not Steel City. That'd be Pittsburgh. I don't remember what it's called. But I've had several people reach out to me. They're like, "Hey, you're in West Virginia. It's like 4 hours away. Is the closest pipe club meeting."
Copper, where are you at in Florida?
I'm in Clearwater, outside of Tampa.
Outside Tampa, yeah. And
Yeah,
Garrett, where are you
Clearwater.
at?
I'm Denver, I'm Thornton, north of Denver.
Yeah, it is Moundsville, Luxter. Luxter nailed it.
Oh, I know where Moundsville is. Okay.
And I'm in a little no-name town that no one's ever heard of in Texas. 25 minutes away from anything big box, and it's beautiful.
Good for you, man.
It's got an
What's the
oil
weather
well. I've
been like in
probably been
Texas?
there.
Since I've been home, it has not gotten during the 1 o'clock. It gets up to about 106.
Okay.
Oh,
Like right now, it's 93 out. It's not bad.
Yeah, I hear you. So humidity is probably not through the roof.
No, it's not actually. It hasn't been.
Yeah.
Do you know a girl
Ah.
named Beth Dutton that lives there?
That's funny.
Our friends from over in Arizona, they'll be on a call with us and they're like, oh, it's only, it'll be dark outside. They'll be like, oh, it's only 103 degrees right now.
Yeah,
And
that sounds like Slinger's backyard.
Yeah, Slinger and Cactus,
Yeah.
and like here in West Virginia, you don't get heat without humidity. It doesn't happen. Our humidity is just constant and it's max.
Yeah.
So like 95 degrees here, heat index is through the roof due to the humidity. It's such a different thing. That dry heat everyone talks about, I've actually experienced precious few times in my life. I don't even know what it's like.
Well, I feel like again, I've been out west a few times where it's like it's dry heat is maybe 103, but if you get in the shade, it's not as hot. Whereas here, like in Tennessee, West Virginia, if it's 103 outside, it doesn't matter because the humidity is so bad. It doesn't matter where you're sitting; it's just on you.
Yes.
You wear the humidity like a vest. I mean, it is.
That's correct. That is exactly right.
It is something that just hugs you. It's oppressive. I don't even know.
It's funny, on the job site, we've got a guy that's lived in Mexico. No, he's from Texas. Texas his whole life. Okay, great guy, Domingo. And he's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about summer. I've been in the heat all my life. I'm used to, like, being in the Texas, Arizona, Mexico area. I'll be fine. I'm like, no, Domingo, you don't understand. The humidity gets, like, so bad here. He's like, no, I'm fine. It'll be no problem. And he's struggling. And, like, it's not funny to see him struggle, but it's ironic because he was, this big talk, I'll be fine in the heat. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That was
passed out under a tree.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's cramping up from dehydration.
He's
from sweating too much.
Get him some magnesium. He'll be all right.
They know about the sombrero and the donkey. They don't know about swamp ass. You know what I mean? But Old Man Copper has the solution for all your chafing needs.
That's right.
He does.
The bag bomb.
Ain't nothing.
Right. Hey, it ain't nothing, man. I'm telling you.
You making some bag bomb, Copper?
Yeah. Cocoa nut butter.
Nut butter.
Nut butter.
Listen, you're getting my wife excited, Christian. You're gonna have to calm it the hell down, okay?
Well, sorry. I am single, but
Hey, Christian. Hey,
That's
Copper,
a good name,
I do have a
Copper.
question.
Call it
Copper,
nut and butter.
So, Copper, your wood, like your wood polish that you got, can you
Yes,
put
sir.
that when you put that on your pipe? Can you put that on a wheel and buff it up real
Sure.
good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to
Absolutely.
give that a shot.
Pipe
I'm
acquisition
actually
disorder.
gonna order some of that
Anonymous is in the
tonight, man.
chat. What's going on, sir? It's so good to see you here.
I got 2 new pipes that need to buff up. So,
Where's a good
Oh,
place
yeah.
to get equipment
Bring
for that, guys? Because I'm just now getting into the restoring. Like wheels and
Oldmancopper.com, his wood bomb.
No, I'm talking about the wheels.
Just any old
Harbor Freight. I got mine. I got my
dual set
Harbor Freight,
and then get the specific buffing wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Hey,
4 years.
that
I got 4 years of retirement. My wife's like, you ever think about opening a pipe shop? You got enough of them.
Nah.
You just need to start making them. I'm like, if you're serious, I'm on board.
Listen, we need more. I'm not even joking. We need more pipe shops. There's very few actual pipe shops in the country. So
Well, that's what sucks about being down here. I was only 40 minutes away from Paul's Pipe Shop in Flint, Michigan.
yeah,
Those guys fix anything.
Man,
I'm about
old school.
I'm about 2.5, 3 hours from the Briary, and that is a true pipe shop.
Yeah.
If you look in Paul's website on Facebook, they're into their 4th generation. All the great grandkids are working there. And I'm really close to those guys. And Tommy there took his grandpa's pipe that he ran over with his 76 Cadillac DeVille. And you can go on their Facebook and you can see the process and piecing it back together, literally building it back from the chunks of
we'll have to check that out.
everything. It's pretty amazing.
I don't even know if I follow them on Facebook, but on Instagram, I follow them and they share a lot of my stuff, man. Those guys I don't know who does their social media, but love those guys, man.
I want to say it's Talon, the grandson, the great grandson of the original owner.
Would be the 4th generation then, right?
Yeah. If you go down there, if you ever make it there, ask to go in the basement because that's where the heart of the pipe shop is. That's where they make all the
I heard
cayugas.
about it.
I went down there a couple times.
I heard they got enough old Sutliff to bring back blends that haven't been thought about for years.
The
That's,
Briary has enough Sutliff to last 50 years. Apparently, I'm not kidding. So Skip at the Briary said when he heard his bus, because no, there are two big blends they have at the Briary is all Sutliff stuff. So he said he bought like 60 cases of it. He says he has a garage. The entire garage is wall to wall with boxes of Sutliff.
that's my dream.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
like
Let's
my
find out. Let's
office.
find out where that garage is, and y'all let me know.
yeah. Just find me a driver. I got a ski mask. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Hopper,
need that.
can you drive? He was a
Call
firefighter. He can
Garcon. I
drive
need an
something.
attack dog.
I wouldn't
I'm
trust
here.
Garcon without it.
Hey Dakota, I think I said it last night. Your the hair pomade with your name on it sold out 3 times now. I got to make a bunch tomorrow.
Hey, I'm
Well,
so
back
glad
on
to
it,
hear
so-
that, man.
Welcome.
Go
This
over
is
here
the,
to the
only thing
shadows for a minute.
obviously it helps get my name out, but the only thing I was worried about was, hey,
There we go.
this guy's like doing me a favor, right? Because I had this wild idea and I don't want to hurt him from him investing in ingredients and going through this and this thing flopping. Man, I am as happy as a squirrel at a peanut convention that it's moving a little bit for you, man. Really,
Brother,
that's the best
it's killing
outcome
it.
possible.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you doing that. That was that I from day one I never had to worry about it, but really good stuff, man.
Well,
I really appreciate
that's
it.
why you're one smooth operator, my man.
When I went to that pipe club meeting today, it was in the, it was actually at East Junction or the Tobacco Junction. And I walked in and I seen a couple jars. And I'm like, yeah, I want that. The guy's like, what do you mean you want that? I go, because you want 1, 2, 3 ounces? I'm like, no, way out the jar. It was the last of the Count Plus you ever seen anywhere. The Sutliff blend.
Yeah, man. There's a
thought I
couple
was
of
crazy.
them I would buy in a heartbeat, and no matter the quantity they had. I mean, honestly, if it was a decent price, and I went into somewhere and they had like 50 pounds of 507C, I would probably take some money out on credit or something if I didn't have it in the bank. I'm not joking. Like I'd probably do what I had
Well, we
to
know,
do to get it.
Dakota. We
It's-
know
if
you'll buy
it's
you'll buy
4.59.
10-pound bags at one time if you need to.
10
Like we
pounds
know
ain't nothing for this old country boy. You know what I'm saying? We put it down in the bunker, and
I just have you put a dent in that?
I've actually been smoking it some. It's a really rough, like shag-ish cut burley.
Trying
I
to get all
like
the
it,
lights to
dude.
go off right now.
I like it. What is it, Piper Okie?
There we go. So I'm trying to get all the lights to go off over here.
Just got to dance around, wave your hands a little bit. Hey,
Yeah, I have to tell you the story of this house. It's crazy we got it because I don't know if you guys can see it or not. When this
Oh,
house-
PAD's here, man.
when this
yes,
house was
PAD's
built,
here. Cameron,
they built a
Smoke
twin house
Stash
split.
is in the house. He can't stay long. Great seeing you, buddy.
Thanks for stopping by.
About the witness relocation.
Oh, Okie froze up there for a moment.
PAD's a nice fellow, man. I like that guy. Good people.
We got good people in this community, man. I'm telling you, absolute
We sure
salt of the earth. And then
Right.
there's a couple of wazoos in here like me and Hunter, but I mean, the rest of you guys are fine folks.
Yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
all right.
I wouldn't include me in fine folks. No, sir.
What would you categorize yourself as?
I think Porch
It's a
Piper
fine
Tom
folks.
has me accurately named.
Nefarious character.
Nefarious something.
Oh, come on, Garrett. You're good people, brother.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off here because I keep cutting in and out.
All right, man. Great seeing you. I appreciate you stopping by.
Hey there, Piper. Okie.
Have a good night.
Have a wonderful night, sir.
Thank you, guys.
I need to load another pipe myself, but I didn't bring my ashtray in here. So I can't empty any of the pipes I have available. If only my lovely wife could fetch me my ashtray. I don't know, probably by my PC. I use just like a plastic ashtray to dump ash into while I'm like doing stuff. Works great for the podcast, but when you don't bring it with you, what do you got there? An old tin?
Yeah, it's an old dang it. I'll remember it as soon as we're not going to talk about it. Yeah, it's just an old tin, one of the all metal tins.
Okay,
The paint
yeah,
can
that's
tints.
gonna work great.
Oh shit!
Old man Copper's going with the pipe stopper rubber thingy in it.
Little sidecar.
Where'd you find that?
I think I found it online. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Or no, it was smoke. Oh shit! I lost you.
No, you're still here, and I've never ordered from old shit. Tell me about it.
Well, they're really good people, and
Sometimes you get corn, sometimes you get peanuts.
Sometimes you get shit. That's old.
that shit, that shinola.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Dakota,
what do you
Dakota, have you
smoke,
had?
What?
Huh?
Gary, what do you smoke, buddy? Excellent.
I decided I've had enough of my blends for a while since I'm only going to be home for a short period of time, so I'm not touching them. First thing I cracked is Morley's Best from C&D.
Nice.
I smoked
then,
the buckskin last night on Chris and Walt's live, and it performed great.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I did. It was fantastic.
I love all the Garrett stuff, man. I was smoking nothing but that until I had this Maestro just a couple days, but smoking nothing but Garrett stuff.
Which Maestro you got?
I think
Puccini,
I'm
the
going
Latin.
to smoke some Metropolis, guys.
Right there
I've
with
got
me.
the 2024 Puccini right here. That's going in next. But
Very
I
nice.
I cut it 50-50 with Firebird.
Oh,
Does great.
Oh, Firebird.
Garrett, do you do that a lot? Do you take blends and just kind of meld them together for fun? Because that sounds kind of, I mean, I hear you say that sometimes. That's pretty cool that you have, I mean, I feel like because you're a blender, you probably have a good idea when you smoke a couple of things that they would go together. So can you tell me about like, your process when you think about that? Because I'm not even experienced to even think about that. Or you just say, screw it, throw them together.
No, it's kind of like you taste two things and you taste them back to back, and you know what? Like this goes really well, that flavor with that, and so sometimes I'll just screw around and it works.
full send.
There's no real.
What's one of your favorite two, like if you like something you blended before that when you blend them together, you're like, dude, I freaking love this. Like what's one of your favorites?
Oh, these two, right? Firebird and Puccini. Firebird was a little soft for me, and Puccini, I really like it, but sometimes it hits a little harder than the moment calls for. And Firebird tends to mellow that out without losing any of the Puccini flavor. And some of those Orientals do really well that are in the Firebird with the Puccini. It just works.
And you do 50-50?
Yep.
Okay. I have some Firebird. I don't have any Puccini, but I'll keep that in mind if I find some.
Guys, we got Brian Wicked Blades in the chat. What's going on, sir? Thanks for stopping by. David G says, just make the ashtrays out of old tins and bourbon corks. I think I've seen Tom and a couple other people do that. It doesn't look difficult. I just haven't. I need to, though. That's good advice, actually.
David G is a great guy, by the way. I just got a shipment from him today. David G, thank you so much, man.
Our
just telling
podcast
you, man.
tonight was thanks to David G. Actually, we recorded two. One of them was thanks to David G. One was thanks to John P. But yeah, the Wessex Curly Block, probably at the moment my new favorite Virginia blend, and probably my top 3 or 5 Virginias ever. It was incredible. Really
He sent me
enjoyed it.
some blends I don't know anything about that I'm excited about. I think y'all talked about Black Dot.
Oh yes,
I'm a big fan.
yeah.
I'm excited
it's
about
really
that.
good. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to like it because I had like a little bit of a mental agenda because it's bulk and the price and stuff. But no, it's good. It's dare I say worth the money.
I have I guess a prejudice against STG to a certain level, and I didn't want to like it for some reason. And then I smoked it, and well, it was good. I couldn't help it. It's
Well,
good.
there
It's good.
goes STG. So that's Ladisi and STG. They'll never sponsor us. Thanks, Hunter.
How do you feel about cigar bands? I'm just kidding.
About who?
How do you feel like about cigar bands? I'm just
Hunter,
curious.
yeah, no, he's not joking. This is a real thing.
Strongly opinionated about cigar bands. I don't have the energy tonight, Robert, or I would.
It's so funny, dude. He gets so he's so reasonable, and he's like a nice guy, so he can forgive a lot. And then it comes to the band, and it's like, what kind of fucking monkeys do they hire to do this shit? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, dude, okay, you know.
I hate that. Or like when you go to remove the band and the band was hiding a big nick in the wrapper.
Right.
So now it doesn't smoke for crap.
Then they use the band to cover up a shitty wrapping job. Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen that as well.
He never talks like this. This is so funny. I had one the other day. The silk band at the foot, the tape holding the silk band together was taped onto the wrapper.
Oh no!
So the band up top, I get, okay, because it's tradition. Granted, tradition is just pure pressure from dead people, but like tradition, so we're gonna stick with it. The foot band though is just extra. Like you don't need it. Does it look cool? Sure, but like you have to take it off before you even light the damn cigar, so it serves no purpose. It's not like, oh, just wait for the cigar.
Cut the cap too. Why don't they just do that from the factory?
Why don't they just cut the cap from the factory? You know how many people I've seen mutilate freaking cigars by cutting the part down?
Toscanos are the perfect cigars because those bands just slide right off.
No, the bands slide right off. They're pre-cut for you. Okay, it's perfect. But the top band, I get it. You know, it can heat up a little bit. The glue can loosen. You can usually sometimes take it right off, or the glue loosens enough you can pull it off. The foot band, though, you're just rolling the dice. There's nothing you can do to better that situation, because if a little bit of glue hit that wrapper, the whole cigar is effed at that point. Okay, so if you're putting a foot band on a cigar, you have to get it just right, or you just ruin the entire experience for that person. Okay, the way I explain the band up top, it's like dessert. You have this beautiful meal, that's the cigar. You get to dessert where the band is, you take the band off, rips the wrapper, ruins the whole stick. But if you're down at the foot, you don't even get to enjoy the stick at all. I mean, totally useless having a band at the foot.
I had one that was glued onto the bottom, and what I did when it wouldn't come off, Hunter, I just lit it on fire. I lit that whole thing on fire, let it fall off, and just tried to enjoy what was left of the cigar.
I mean, it's all they're good for, really, setting them on fire. But really, at the foot, you have nothing to gain by adding the band and only the potential to lose. When you think about it, I don't get it. That's why I enjoy it.
The same thing happens every time you step outside of your house, Hunter. You know, you can get robbed by a crackhead. You can get hit in the head by a meteor.
Wait.
You can get a license plate stolen off your car. I mean, there's a
I
lot
wasn't
of
even
things.
outside when that happened. I was in the safety of my own daggone resident here.
But your license plate wasn't, and that's why it about got stolen. Take your license plate in at night. They're cold too.
All right.
All right, predestination, go. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Good lord.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please
golly.
no. Please no. Please.
Next time.
Dakota, listen, you know your brother really well. What's another topic that he likes to talk about? I'm just curious because
it's fun getting him a little activated. You know,
it is. I actually enjoy it, man. I like this.
Friendly.
I like this fiery,
just blah. But no,
it's real random stuff. I don't know. It like something scratches my OCD in a way that I don't like. Not scratch in a good way, but like irritates it. You know what I mean? And it just.
But Hunter, you don't understand. Like from our side of this whole scenario is like you're the most chill, calm, like collected guy. Like that's what we like. That's what we love about you. You just like I take everything as it comes. I'm chill. And then to see you just kind of like take this and just run with it it makes me happy. I just want to tell you, like I just like go.
I'm with you actually. Hey, Luxer brings up a good one.
Tell my wife.
Luxer says, "Is this discussion equivalent to all the paper tops on the C&D tins?" That really rubs some people the wrong way. I don't get it, but it really.
I got one that bugs the shit out of me. If it helps, Hunter. When
you're like talking about it, like scratching and itching me, like I'm getting so irritated. Go ahead, I want to hear what it is.
when you get a corn cob from Missouri Meerschaum and that shank's been driven into the cob on the other side of the bowl.
I haven't had
And
that
there's-
happen yet.
And there's just zero care that's been put into that. And anybody who's seen the tour or been there, like these are people doing that, and that's just somebody not caring at all about their job or the
I've had
end
this come
product.
in where the draft hole, I guess is what you would call it, where instead of like facing up, it faces like sideways. You know what I mean?
Same shit.
I've had them
Yeah,
come in
I've
to the
seen
point
some
where
of that,
like they barely go through the initial wall, so like the entire hardwood is exposed at the bottom, whereas the stem is supposed to be help cover that.
Let me real quick, guys. PAD, I'm with you here. Rooster, you in chat? We don't have video, but do we have audio? Hey, Rooster, can you hear me, buddy?
Oh, I can hear you, but I can't sign in.
Okay, I can hear you, man. You want me to kick you and you try again, or what do you want to do here?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm going to kick you, and you just try again, and I'll admit you again. All right, brother?
Yeah, I'm trying this with a new phone, so I'm like half
It's all right,
retard
man.
on
We'll
it.
figure it out, buddy. All right,
These
try
Army
again.
guys,
I'm going
man.
to kick you. All right, guys. Sorry about that. It's my buddy Greg Rooster. He gonna try to get in here again. Robert,
yeah.
what's your pet peeves, Robert? You are very well educated on bourbon, cigars. Where do you have these niches in your chinks in your armor that could just get you, way more worked up than it should?
Yeah. The only one I can really think of that this really grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin
burns
says.
my biscuits.
Whiskey.
It burns my, yeah. I hate it when I'm driving behind somebody in a parking lot and I'm right behind them and they decide to pull up and then stop and then back into a parking spot, because now I have to back up for them to back into a parking spot.
That's right.
As opposed to just pulling right in.
That's right.
I'm that guy.
Just
I'm that guy backing in, just so you know.
With someone behind you that you force them to back up? You wicked man.
That's right.
You should contemplate your evil ways.
I just prefer pulling out going forward.
That's fine as long as you're not redirecting traffic when you do it.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't mind people backing into a part. It doesn't bother me they back in. It's when I'm right behind you though, and you stop, and then I have to stop, and then I have to back up so you can back up. When you could have just pulled right in.
Yeah, I
You
drive
know what
like I'm
bothers me?
about 80 years older than I am.
You know what bothers me? Pet peeve of mine. When you go to buy toilet paper, and this is why I don't experiment with brands anymore, right? And you come to this place in life that you realize that the softer you go, because that's what you want, softness, the more dingleberries you're going to give yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is why you need. This is why you need some tighten up.
Because, it's funny you say because I was going to create Old Man Copper's toilet paper and call it Clean Slate.
Yes.
You wipe the slate clean.
Yes.
So and I was going to have like Terry cloth.
Plus super soft.
Oh my gosh, Copper, you should have been in marketing.
Yeah.
Copper, why did you have a career in marketing, man? At least you could make $1 million.
I actually was going to go into advertising when I was younger, and I just ended up doing meathead stuff. Clean slate, coconut butter.
I love it.
Hey, Robert, Lukester has a question. He wants to know, why were you so close?
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot scenario.
Well, the reason is because I'm trying to get in the same parking spot that he backs it into.
It's a good lie. You know what I mean? I respect the game. That's funny.
What cigar?
Now I'm going to start doing that on purpose.
I'm going to follow him around the Muletown parking lot, like right behind him. Like,
You better be there 3 days early.
I'm gonna walk
That's
in
right.
front of the. I'm gonna walk in front of parking spots and just put my bag down and start packing a pipe right there.
Right. There's not a lot of driving around in that
So
parking lot.
there's a video out there of this, like it's a guy, he's a comedy guy, and he says how people walk at Disney, and like you're walking behind somebody, he'll just turn and walk right back into you. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And he just like walks right into you. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. This is a Wise Man Maduro from Foundation.
Foundation. I like that stick, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good.
I didn't know you'd had that one. I know you're a big
this is-
Tabernacle fan.
I'm trying more Foundation because I just love that brand. The Havana Seed is phenomenal.
Get the David. Little short stubby David. It's
I haven't had that one. Okay, I will
yeah,
find.
it's,
Okay,
it's really good, man. I'm a big Foundation fan.
I tried the Sarto. I got to the airport too quick yesterday, and I was there 3.5 hours early. So I found a lounge that was near the airport, went over there. An ex-fireman actually he wanted to buy me a stick and chat for a while, and told him to come find you, Copper. Not actually in person, but like on social media.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
He's got a hell of a story.
Oh, man.
But I tried the Sarto to compare it to the pipe tobacco.
oh, the
Man.
warped. That's the warped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. How
was
does
it?
that work with? How do you think about that with pipe tobacco versus the cigar? Because I know there's like Cloud Hopper cigars. There's also the Cloud Hopper pipe tobacco. How does that work?
I've tried all the pipe blends, and I have varying opinions on those.
Okay.
But I really liked the Sarto pipe blend. So when I saw the stick, I was like, well, I mean, I've got to know. I had no draw to it otherwise, right? Like none of the ingredients like really light up anything for me. But at first light, it was kind of disappointing because it didn't hit the same notes. But about halfway through, I started getting after it, and some of those spices started to come through, and it was getting kind of close to what the pipe tobacco hits. But the pipe tobacco
nice.
much more bold. If you like Puccini at all, or like you like stronger vapors, like where the Perique's got a little bit of kick to it, you're probably going to like Sarto. If you like Dark Fired or Perique, you're probably going to like the Sarto pipe tobacco.
What's your opinion about the Cloud Hopper?
Cloud Hopper was more than okay. The one that threw me off was the Red Hunt. The Red Virginias were so tart and tangy, and a filter didn't cut them down. I had to put them in a mortar bowl with a 9mm filter with the strongest charcoal I could find so that I could cut it down to tolerable. It was like having some sort of pie that was flavored like Red Virginia. It was just super sweet and tart.
Interesting.
That was
The
not
only
what I was in the mood for.
The only pipe tobacco cigar, like crossover like that I've had is the plum pudding cigar.
I like that. Man, I reviewed that on the podcast. It was good.
I like the cigar too, but I don't think it tastes anything like plum pudding, the pipe tobacco at all, to me.
Let me say, this came up in one of the two podcasts we recorded tonight. It's been a long night. Forgive me. I don't know which one it was. Gary, I think you will be interested in this particularly. And what I was discussing with Hunter is the differences, the similarities, the crossover, the overlapping Venn diagrams of flavor profiles between pipe tobacco and cigars. And a lot of times, some of your exotic air-cured leaf in pipe tobacco world can kind of overlap with some of the cigar stuff. But even when you use cigar leaf in pipe tobacco, let's say buckskin, right? Cigar leaf pipe tobacco, it's its own thing. That doesn't necessarily mean that the flavor profile is delivering overlap with cigars at all. There's some chemical disconnect that I haven't been able to use words yet to fully describe between cigars and pipes. I'm a big fan of both. And
I can answer some of that.
Please go ahead.
So the maturation and the process that you go through when you produce a cigar versus what they do to produce just the same exact leaf, right? For pipe tobacco. So a lot of the cigar leaf is the Connecticut, the broadleaf, because it's a middle ground. It carries some cigar flavor, but it does do well in a pipe blend. It holds onto some moisture and whatnot. But even from when you cut it when you start treating it like pipe tobacco versus a cigar, well, when it's in a cigar form, it's been rolled tight, it's been aged in a bundle. It's all of these other steps are taken to ferment it with other leaf. That's just not going to happen with pipe tobacco unless it's going to be pressed into a brick. And even that's going to create a different process for the aging, like the way the flavors are going to mature and meld. It's not going to be the same, even with the same leaf.
Yeah, so all cigar leaf is air cured and then fermented, but that's how you receive it when you purchase that Connecticut broadleaf as a blending component, right? It's not just genetically a cigar leaf. It has been cured as a cigar leaf, correct?
To my understanding, so what I've been using is pre-prepared blending components. All my blends I don't have the space, I don't have the facility or tools to just be cutting all that broadleaf, or just even whole leaf in that kind of quantity, because you guys have talked up my blend so much that I think half the YTPC has tried them at this point.
Good.
As they should.
Good.
But I'd have no way to do that plus my work schedule.
But it's not you. What I'm saying, when you purchase the blending component, it is sold as a cigar leaf. It's Connecticut broadleaf tobacco. So that's genetically, we know what the genes are. We know where it was raised. Was it treated as cigar leaf before it was chopped up?
Not to my understanding.
So it's been completely set aside. A big disconnect. That is why pipe tobacco blends need to be cased in the total reason why pipe tobacco has to be cased is to neutralize pH, to get rid of rough edges, which all is done during the fermentation process with cigar leaf.
Well, it's also why, like real cigars, they need air movement. You can't.
All things are not being equal in that scenario. That's kind of a weird.
You can't put a cigar in a mason jar like you would pipe tobacco. Vice versa, pipe tobacco, you kind of want it more airtight. You don't need the air movement. You can put it in a vacuum seal and it will be good forever. And, if you look at something like Cornell & Diehl's blending cigar leaf, you can buy it bulk, but you can also buy it in a tin. So that's cigar leaf that is, tinned airtight. So it has to be processed, I imagine, like pipe tobacco, more so than cigar itself. Because in my experience, the closest pipe blends to tasting or at least functioning and behaving and smoking like a cigar haven't actually included cigar leaf. It's usually air cured, which Dakota and I are very big fans of. Something even like Samuel Gawith Dark Flake Unscented, for instance. And there's a huge list of them. Even Peterson's 3Ps to a degree, Rattray Sterling Flake. But if you take something with a lot of cigar leaf, like let's say Cornell & Diehl's Billy Bud, it's a really good blend, and you can definitely taste the cigar leaf, but it doesn't really taste like a cigar.
Pointing into this conversation, let's talk about Warp the Haunting, right? I love it. I think I was a bigger fan of that one than Hunter, but it's kind of just a base level flavor that doesn't,
to me, the Haunting was trying to be a cigar and a pipe blend at the same time. But the problem is, if I want a cigar, I can find a better cigar than the Haunting. And when I want a pipe blend, I can find a better pipe blend than the Haunting.
And Garrett said something that I didn't recognize when I mentioned it, talking about them rolled tightly and then stored together. That's doing a lot for the melting process, Garrett. And I didn't remark on that, but you are absolutely right on that. Brian, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Good seeing you, man. What are you smoking tonight?
Well, I was smoking Capstan, but I finished that, and I'm smoking some Lone Sentinel in a Jarl I polished up recently. Jarl Bent Dublin.
Beautiful. I haven't tried that blend yet. How are you liking it?
I haven't smoked too much of it. I just thought I'd pull it out today and try it.
I thought it sounded good, and what I heard about it, it sounded good as well. I haven't personally tried it yet, but it's on my list.
So far, it's okay.
So, Garrett, so let me ask you this question, because you definitely sound like you know a lot about this. So what about cigars that are actually made with pipe tobacco. I think Drew Estates has a few pipe tobacco cigars. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that.
Stillwell by Dumbarton Tobacco and Trust is probably what you're thinking of.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Stillwell Stars, I think it is.
Yes, sir.
Have C&D pipe tobacco in them.
Yes, Jeremy Reeves and
So
Steve Saka
the Deadwood blonde from Drew Estates does not have pipe tobacco in it.
Nope.
To my
No?
understanding, it
Okay.
does not.
No.
Okay.
They,
And I have the same understanding as well. To back
Classically infused cigars is what they are.
So what is the profile of those cigars? How do they taste compared to other cigars with the pipe tobacco?
wait, what? Say that again?
So the cigars that are made with pipe tobacco, how do they how do you enjoy those or no?
I haven't gotten my hands on any of the Stillwell Stars. They were on sale recently at Smoking Pipes, and I really thought that was cool because it was identified as a 2023 box of Stillwell Stars.
Oh, okay.
And I shared it around to everybody who I thought might be interested. But
that's Dunbarton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve Saka, Dumbarton Tobacco
Yeah,
Trust.
yeah.
And if anyone is, sorry, Garrett, real quick, if anyone's interested, he made a social media announcement months ago that line will be condensing down and not everything will continue to be available because sales are not great with it. So if there's something available now that you would like to try, please jump on it. It may not be available later. Garrett, go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
No. I was actually got distracted because some of my Puccini flakes from 2024 were like roof shingles.
Yeah.
You'll have that on the big jobs.
It's really weird.
Sun Bear this year is supposed to be more typical flake than usual. Now, here's something. We've all had Cornell and Deal flake, and I've got no problem with how they do flake. It's just I don't really consider it a flake. Usually by the time you get it, it's like a broken flake, and the flakes that are whole are so loosely pressed they fall apart too easy. Now, I typically rub my flakes out. Here lately I have been experimenting with Cube Cut, so it's not a big deal. But that being said, I have a 16-ounce jar of Haunted Bookshop. And Haunted Bookshop usually has little chunks here and there in it. I pulled out like a whole flake, basically, or half a flake, out of my Haunted Bookshop. And it wasn't like your typical Cornell and Deal flake. I mean, it was like truly pressed flake. So I know that Cornell and Deal has the capability to do an actual flake if they wanted to. Is it that they're producing so quickly they want to get it out in time? Is that just their signature way of doing it that they enjoy? I know they can do a proper flake.
That's going to be really hit or miss. If you're ever in Loris or near Loris, where their factory is, and you can get a tour, and they've done videos where they show their pressing machine, it only goes so far, and it's set up for volume. So, and then from there they have to keep pressure on it, and then that's up to whether or not the machines are set for the kind of pressure that's going to keep that kind of pressure.
Real quick, Garrett, why do they never show their friend Hitler in their factory tours? I don't get that. All right. Also, Lukester and David G is talking some smack in the chat. I will have you guys know I filled this decorative snuff flask up with Rustica today, and it took me far too long to fill this up. It was like the opposite of Pandora's box. I just kept putting, but it's full now. I mean, completely full of Rustica. And we got some packaged up for our friend Donnie as well, if you guys know him. And so this is for David G and Lukester. I'm not scared. Tempt me with a good time.
I'm just waiting till later.
I found a really cool snuff container online, and I was going to get a bunch and share it across the YTPC. But apparently, because they set up a US Mr. Brogg site, we now can't order from the Polish site that has more selection and more of the models and everything else, and they're the ones that had the snuff box.
Which Polish site, Garrett? Say again, please.
The Mr. Brogg Polish site.
Okay.
So this one had a little, like, it was a solid pearwood container with a plug in the back end, But on
Okay.
the bottom, there was a little snout that came out, and there was a plug. You take the plug out of it, put it in your nose, and take
Oh, you like my
Oh,
picture?
yeah.
main line. And it was
So-
going to be really unique.
Ghost of Latakia asking how strong is the Rustica hit? Well, in general, Nicotina Tabacana Rustica is 8 times the nicotine as compared to regular tobacco leaf. 8 times, per weight, the nic hit. That being said, different companies alkalize it differently so that the bioavailability of the nicotine's not exactly the same across the board. All things being equal, it's strong freaking tobacco. I mean, if you misuse it, we're talking about you are going on a spirit journey. We're talking to ancestors, and it gets a little weird. It's strong tobacco, very strong, and approaching it, you need to do it with intention, and you kind of need to know what you're doing.
Yeah, this isn't one that you just want to mess around with. I mean, you probably need a little experience going in with it, I would say. It's not one you're going to want to mess up on.
All right.
I've made a lot of mistakes in life, and on a Saturday night in the last year since we've been doing them, most of them involved Rustica. I'll just put it that way.
A few of those.
We
Yep.
did get some to Old Man Copper.
Some snuff.
Yeah, man. Need to get
Oh
you
my
a
God.
number.
Yeah,
Just
let's
don't
see
let
that.
your dad see if we're all good. You know what I mean?
Friggin', I'm having smoking a cigar with Garrett. He's like, "Oh man, you got to smell this lemon snuff," and he gives me the freaking package, and I just pick it up and I smell it, and he goes, "You can take the top off," and I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, I look like a complete moron." He's just laughing at me. I didn't even realize it's a long story. I was like, "Oh my god," but I'll give it a shot.
Hey, Ghost of Latakia bought an Opinel. He said we got him turned on to these, and these were turned on to us from Fistful of Briar, the Georgetonian gent. Nice. Garrett, what number is that one? We got the number 6, I believe. It's a smaller one. It's on
I
the band
don't
up
know.
there. Yeah, ours is the number 6.
Number 7.
So yours is just one step up in size.
But I specifically got this one to take care of my meerschaums, and so I got the kitty blade. See the rounded edge, so that I don't end up carving a hole in the bottom of the mark.
Hey, beautiful, beautiful though. I mean, you could use it for everything still, but it was purchased by you. David G's got a good comment. He says, "Dakota, just so you know, I'm on good terms with my ancestors."
Yeah, that's funny. He's an animal when it comes to the Rustica.
Robert's holding up some McClellan's 12. What?
That's the Mortlock 12, the Wee Witchy.
Wee
I
Witchy,
would-
like wee
the
bee stick.
Mortlack. I see now. I'll take a wee dram.
She's a beaut, Clark.
I'd love to try it.
Well, listen, the open invitation is here. My house is open, so come on.
Robert, I love you, brother. Listen, if everything goes as planned, the Friday before Muletown next year, it will be me versus Garcon, okay? We will be fighting to the death for supremacy.
All right, just watch that cat. She can get kind of mean.
That cat gonna win.
Right. I have a great question for Garrett. This is so Garrett, I'm actually kind of embarrassed because I have not had the pleasure of trying one of your blends yet, and I really want to because I keep hearing so many wonderful things. So if you were to pick one of your blends, do you think I should try to order? Which one do you think would be like, you know what, this would be a great introduction to my blends? I would love to know what that is.
I'm not going to be the person to be able to tell you that, because anytime anybody asks me for a blend recommendation, the first thing I ask is, like, what are you in the mood to eat right now?
Well,
because that flavor profile will affect everything.
I can comment real quick on the 2 blends that I've had of Garrett's, the Copperhead and Buckskin. That being said, Buckskin's the obvious one with mass appeal. It's a beautiful, rich, natural tobacco flavor with cigar leaf with earthy bass tones. And but to be honest, Copperhead is kind of more to my liking. It's out of balance, over the top, completely incurably criminally insane. That shit is great. But Buckskin is actually like a viable on the market, you know. Copperhead, no, just a couple autistic tobacco nerds like me is probably going to really dig that.
Hey, Robert,
Copper.
I've had the buckskin, I've had the palomino, the copperhead, the bull snake.
So you've had more than me, Copper.
I like. Yep, and I really it depends. Like I really end up reaching a lot for the copperhead if I want a really heavy hit. At least
love
for
the
me,
Copperhead, dude.
kind of earthy. I love it. But then I just got a jar of the palomino, and I really enjoy that as well.
I've been trying to push I've been trying to push the buckskin because out of the two examples I have, I think that's the one that most people would enjoy the most, right?
So if I go, I mean, I'm assuming if I go onto your website and if I get in there, if I order some, am I going to be able to get some right now? Or are you producing now?
I make 5 pounds at a time, and I only list a pound because that's how much I have set aside.
Yep. Yeah.
But I've got a vanilla aromatic. I've got an aromatic English. Like, it depends on what you're in the mood for. What do you normally like to smoke?
So, I mean, I'm an English smoker mostly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll do like an aromatic English occasionally. I'm not a big fan of aromatics. I do like Virginias if they've had a little time in the jar. I've noticed that.
I don't use any Virginias.
Okay. So I mean, if you've got a really good, awesome English blend, I'm probably going to love it because I love English blends. I mean, I love them. I mean, you might want to try Bull Snake, and Sweetwater Fog is an aromatic English. It's the same vanilla that's in the Sweetwater, so it's a baking vanilla. There's spices in there and whatnot. Luke, that came down with Copper, he was a giant fan of the Sweetwater.
Oh yeah, he gave him he got a jar. He loves it. He's been smoking nothing but the Sweetwater. He loves it.
Okay, that gives me some good idea. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to trying it, man. I mean, everybody's just raving about it, man.
I just lit up my first bowl of Kirk's, Carolina Kirk's. Well, it's blurring it out. Kitchen knife burley slice. See if I can get it to where you can see it. That's on there as well.
Blend. It's nice.
I need to give me some malt.
I don't know if you've had a chance to try it yet, but Walt has a blend called Midnight Yard. It is one of my favorite things that I have smoked this year. And I'm not just saying that to promote him. Like, I'm being dead honest. Like, when the 3 bowls I got out of the sample of that, I went through that, and I was like, where do I get more of that? It was so good.
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job, and he has a much more refined palate than me, which is why so many of my blends are kind of in your face, because I need strong flavors. I like
strong. Yeah, I like strong too. I mean, because I've talked about this. I mean, that's why I'm not scared of boldness. I want that actually. If I'm going to take time to sit down and smoke something, I want it to be like a little bit in my face sometimes.
Hugh the Piper's in chat. Thanks for stopping by, sir. Blue Chord's commenting on the water fog, Sweetwater Fog. Listen, Greg, try to join again if you can. I can only admit you if it shows up, but you keep trying, and we'll keep trying to get you in here, brother. Sorry about the frustration. Brian, it's showing his thing there, but I'm not seeing him, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm having camera difficulties. It just shuts off sometimes. I'm not sure why.
That's okay, Brian. I can hear you in there, buddy. You're in here.
I am. We're going to work on.
I'm not much to look at, anyways.
Me either, buddy. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna experiment with some Burley and Screwball, one of my favorite whiskeys. I know it's lowbrow for a lot of people, but
I would love that.
I want to play with it.
No, that sounds good.
Okay, so I will tell you right now, Garrett, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I am a whiskey nerd. Like a lot of the way that you guys are with pipe tobacco, I am with whiskey. That's my first love. It'll always be my first love. The best whiskey for you is the whiskey you like. And it doesn't matter what it is or how you like to drink it. Like, I think the whole being a snob about anything to me is ridiculous. Like, I mean, I'm not you. If you like peanut butter whiskey and that's your jam, who gives a crap? I mean, that's what I think about it. Just drink it, enjoy it, love it, and own it. So,
Well, my idea is purely that if I can play with it in the right ratios, that peanut butter is going to do a whole lot for the natural burley taste. If I can get it
I'm not
right.
gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
You come up with a peanut butter tobacco, I am gonna be jumping all over that, man. That sounds amazing to me, man.
It really does.
Yes.
Wilkie has a Wilkie peanut butter that Jim Inks helped make. I haven't had it yet, but I know it exists.
I have, and I gave some to Yusuf, and he about threw up.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know it exists. Is all I can say.
He was really excited. I was really excited when I first got it. I got the chocolate and peanut butter. It's the chemically finish that's on there that I'm going to try to avoid. I'm trying to do kind of like, have you ever had a peanut butter burger?
No, but I've had a peanut butter hot dog. It's actually really good.
This is gonna make some of y'all laugh. My wife's uncle, he's pretty hardcore about stuff. He handed me a deviled egg, but it had some sort of peanut butter thing on it. I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, it does.
But it worked. It worked so good. I mean, it was so good.
Now, I saw someone that for a little bit when Wilkie was just released the peanut butter blend and Captain Black Grape was still available.
Butter jelly.
I don't know if they were doing like a parfait of like one stacked on the other or actually mixing it, but they were doing like a peanut butter and jelly kind of thing with Captain Black Grape and Wilkie peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I did that. Don't do that. I did it. Please, let me be your friend for a minute. If you enjoy non-aromatic pipe tobacco, right, and you're not just in it for the aromatic flavor, you're looking for tobacco taste and all, you're going to find yourself more like if you had peanut butter flavored candy and then grape jelly flavored candy, it's going to be kind of like smoking that. I don't recommend it as your friend. As someone who's going to watch you suffer through it,
I will heed your advice and not continue with that line of thinking. Well, I didn't think it was nice, but I know people did it. That's a no for me, dog. You know what I mean? You do,
Garrett.
You want? I'm all about it, but not me.
Garrett, if you like peanut butter whiskey, I don't know if you've ever had a chance to try this, and I can't believe I'm going to say this because it's surprisingly crazy good. There is an Elvis whiskey out there that is peanut butter and banana.
I saw that the other day. I also saw a bottle of, I think it was bourbon that said Brothers of the Leaf, and I thought it'd be really cool to have on here. But
that's a cigar lounge. Maybe it was.
We looked into that.
Garrett, if you could come up with a peanut butter and banana pipe tobacco, I'm gonna buy you out, man.
Guys,
brings me back to my root. That's my Tennessee roots right there, Bo.
Listen, I'm a Virginia snob, and I mean that in a good way. You know, I really love Virginias. I love aged Virginias. I love the best quality I can get. That's where my smoking interest has been for the most part for probably the past 2 years, and especially this year. But there was a time early on when I was a big Latakia nut, and I was smoking a lot of English blends, watching a lot of like Mutton Chop Piper, smoking GLP's Maltese Falcon and Plum Pudding. But I still like English blends. I just don't reach for them often. But let me tell you, this Metropolis Flake, every time I smoke it, I'm like, man, I need to smoke more Latakia. Like, something about it is just does it for me. And I know it has like real mixed opinions. People have a lot of mixed opinions about it, but this one just hits for me for some reason.
Guys, real quick, Carrie's in the chat. She has a cigar question, and we have a couple people here qualified to answer it, and that does not include me. So, Carrie, please shoot your shot. Would love to hear what the panel has to say. We have a couple very, very informed cigar connoisseurs in the chat tonight.
Carrie posted the other day that she was going in for a job interview.
I saw that.
Hopefully everything went well.
Oh, yeah, really. Come on, Carrie.
And
no, Carrie is so nice, y'all. She's so sweet. It's just so fun.
Call yourself a codgerette, which I never heard that term, but I was like,
I
that
hadn't either.
That's a good term.
The most quaint thing about Carrie, and it's something that's probably overlooked by everybody else. She calls her little one the Munchkin, and I absolutely love that. I love that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of her. We haven't talked very much, but what little engagement we've had, she's been so nice.
The first video I saw of Carrie's had her husband in it, and I don't recall what she was smoking, but I know what he was smoking in it was Nightcap, and I'm like, oh, my brother, I'm classically a Nightcap. Just I haven't even smoked it in so long now, but classically speaking, I was such a fool for that.
Nightcap. That sounds perfect. I was wondering what to smoke. That's what I'm grabbing.
But what I didn't realize is I don't think he wants to be on camera, and so never really got a chat with him about Nightcap, and it's all kind of humorous now. So Carrie's question is, how are cigars with pointed cap handled? So I think she's talking about torpedo, right? With a tapered crown. You need a cigar cutter for those. I can whittle them with a pocket knife, a very sharp one, if that's what you're talking about. But a cutter really is needed for Perfecto, torpedo, anything like that.
Let me say something on that as well. It's easy.
She must have got the job. She said, picked up a Buffalo Trace cigar to celebrate getting the job. Go, Carrie!
Right.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Way to go, Carrie.
All right. One thing I will say real quick is you need a decent cutter. Does not mean expensive, but you want a double guillotine cutter, and that means that there is two blades.
An expensive cutter, and it crapped the bed.
You just don't.
Years been going for years, man.
This is a knockoff that I got on Cigar Bids for nothing, and it still works. But you really want to make sure it's a double cutter, though. If it's just one, it might still work, but it's going to be a little bit more problematic.
I bought a $50 cutter, and it's in pieces at the moment, and I don't have all the hardware to put
Dakota,
it back together.
I don't disagree with you, man. I get these cheap. These work so good. I have
that's what I've been using is the ones that's included on samplers, and
I have two of those fancy Zycar, they're shaped like a little teardrop.
I bought the Italian ones. What's that brand, guys?
Terrible.
It's not Capri. What is that?
It's not Vertigo, is it?
No.
No.
There's a Beetle on my fucking laptop. Windows open. Not Capri. What is it? I bought a $50 cutter, guys, and it's in pieces, and I don't have all the screws to put it back together. It's unusable.
One other thing I'll say about the torpedo or the pointy, heads on the cigar. Start off cutting a little bit and checking your drop, see how you like it, and then slowly move your way down, because it will depend on you as the cigar smoker what you prefer. So you could really open the top
Colibri. Thanks, Matthew.
Yes, that's it.
That's what I got. It's green. It's beautiful, and I thought about getting a hold of them, but I didn't get a receipt from the place. They do warranty it, but I think you got to have a receipt and stuff.
$3, and it works great.
Man, I know. Guys, I will say, though, all things considered, we're talking about cutters here. When I have a regular crown, I use my pocket knife. I have a conservative method to do kind of a punch cut with a pocket knife, and it is, you can ask Hunter, dude, flipping consistent, dude. I get phenomenal results with the knife that's in my pocket.
I've seen him do this.
The punch cut is so underrated, man.
Well,
I use a punch cut.
It's kind of a punch cut. But dude, I have a
lighter. This is a torch.
Is my pocket knife. That's what I just used. I have the most consistent results
Put it this way: this is how good Dakota is at it, and this isn't me just bragging because he's my brother. This is like on the way to Muletown, going 80 miles an hour down the interstate. He's in the passenger seat with a knife, and Dakota's a knife guy, so his like everyday carry is sharper than a samurai sword. Sitting here meticulously cutting the cap of a cigar flawlessly. It was a sight to see. Not gonna lie.
Dakota don't trust nobody. Don't carry no pocket knife, y'all.
I don't. If a man doesn't carry a pocket knife, I have questions. And his.
All right, boys, let's see him. We should all have one on us right now.
Seriously, guys.
Let's see him. What we got?
I don't have one on me. It's in my room. I just got home. Come on,
guys. It's that's the CRKT M16, right?
This one?
Dad bought you that one because I turned him onto it. Yeah, that's the M16.
At least 2 more everyday carries like planned once this one fails. It's a tank. It's as good as it was the day I got it. This is like a $40 knife that just keeps on going. Heavy duty. And I work construction. Holds up so well.
All right, boys, I'm going to tap out, man. You guys have a great
Christian,
night.
thanks for stopping by, brother. Oldmancopper.com.
Good night, sir.
Get the best pomade in the world. I think it surpasses the classic Dapper Dan.
Back up tomorrow. All right, boys. Have a good one.
Take care, brother.
You as well, man.
Have a good night.
Night.
Farron's heading out as well. Take care, brother.
David's wondering about cigar scissors.
I've never used them in my life. I've always kind of wanted to own a pair. I've never used them.
I need Robert for this. The guys that own the Davidoff store in London. I can't think of that family's last name.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. The father that started that store, he is big into scissors, and I really respect him. So I think it's like anything, you have to have a decent pair.
He's got that desktop cutter. I used one at Muletown. Do you remember that? I cut your cigar for you when I bought you the Caratoba.
Yeah, but I about lost a cigar to one of those one time. So
I did a phenomenal job, and Kirby's a big fan of those.
Robert, you'll know this off the top of your head. The family that owns Davidoff of London, what's their last name?
Sahakian.
What is it?
Sahakian. Eddie Sahakian.
Eddie and his son. What's his son's name?
Eddie.
They're both Eddie?
No, the father is Freddie.
Oh,
okay. So Freddie is the one that uses the cigar scissors. There we go. Now we're talking.
Oh, is that the Essie? Which one is that? It is the Essie. Man, dude, which model was that?
5.
The 5. Ugh.
And so I have right now, I've got 5 pocket knives in my rotation. I have my Spyderco copper scales my son gave me.
I had a Spyderco for about 6 years, the Tenacious.
I love that's what this is, Tenacious.
I love the Tenacious, dude. Yeah, man. What
and
a great
then
knife.
I got 2 Civivis I carry, Elementum.
That's the one I bought my wife. You sent me a Tonto Civivi.
I did. Best Tech Slasher.
Look at that. That's a vegetable chopper is what that is.
Dude, I carry this a lot. I love this knife.
All right, boys,
and
check it out. Check it out, y'all.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You ready? Straight vertical. No wrist movement. Oh!
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's magic.
G10 scales, I believe. This is a true Tonto, by the way. This is fucking malted maple. What is that?
This is my dress watch. If I dress up nice, I always carry this. I mean, my dress knife. This is my petrified fish hourglass. Look at it's like an hourglass shape.
For the ADC video. Oh boy, yeah.
Dude, I've never thought about that. I need a watch for a night out. Like,
dude, listen. Please do me a favor. Go online and look at Timex. I know. There's so many watch nerds that are going to poo-poo Timex. Timex is a great watch,
brother.
dude. That's my dog right there. See, he knows. I mean, Jeremiah has a couple of Timexes that he paid. I mean, I think one of his Timex he paid like $60 for, and that it's the Dakota. You saw it at Mulestown and complimented on him.
Yeah, I mentioned it. Yep.
Do you guys remember?
He had the NATO strap on it.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes, and he put that on himself.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Do
sir.
you guys remember?
I love that watch.
What was it? G-Shock was really big. Something
I've
Shock.
got a couple G-Shocks. I'm a
Casios.
huge Casio fan.
Dude,
The
G-Shocks are
pragmatist in me says
phenomenal.
G-Shock all day long. Yeah.
I had like the
And,
Casio version of that, and I got compliments all the time on it.
Actually, when I do my EDC video, Robert, the watch thing's actually going to be a big part of it. I have an affordable watch that ticked all the bells. And you mentioned civilian, you mentioned like all of the affordable ones. I got a Chinese-made one, made of good material, using a Japanese movement that, for me, absolutely, it scratched an itch that the next step up from what I purchased it for would have been easily 10 times as much. But we'll save that for the video, dude. I love mechanical watches. Now the Timex, obviously quartz. But
I have a Seiko that I've had for over 25 years. So my wife and I will celebrate 25 years of marriage.
I
My
love Seikos.
wedding gift was
Love
Seiko.
Seikos, man.
I've had Timexes. I've loved this. The only I guess you could say like expensive watch I own, and this is and watch collectors would say it's not even expensive. Is this was a gift to me right before my son was born by a family member. Is my Tag Heuer.
No, that's a premium watch, man.
And I've had it since 2008. So I mean, it's a great watch.
Beautiful.
And I love
same
watches.
bracelet the whole time.
Yep, same bracelet the whole time.
Beautiful.
The only fancy schmancy watch that I wish I had, and this is kind of just nostalgic because my father and I were huge James Bond fans. Is I would love at some point in time to have an Omega. That would be my dream, but I'm not like looking for that. It's not like my The idea of spending $6,000 on a watch to me is just. Even if I had that kind of money, I don't know if I would do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure if I could as well. That being said, I know you watch Wristwatch Revival and you've seen some of the vintage Omega fixes on there.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Hey, David G has one for me and you, Robert. He says best anniversary Perdomo, and I've liked them all. So like it's really dealer's choice. I've had the 10th. I've had the 20th. They're good, man.
The 20th is a really nice stick. I've smoked a ton of 10 anniversary. They're great sticks. The Perdomo rep comes to our lounge. He pretty much hangs out there a lot. So and we have probably in our lounge. The bulk of their lounge is Perdomo. So we have pretty much every stick available. I have a love-hate relationship with Perdomo. To me, it's like the Sam Adams of cigars. Like I either love them or don't like them at all.
Most of their flavor profile does not do much for me. That being said, I know the company intimately. Nick and Nick Jr. are both friends of mine, like on the internet, right? And I love the company. I love everything they stand for. I love their success story. I love their quality control. If someone was to have a wedding tomorrow and I had to recommend a cigar that would burn well for everyone, Perdomo would be at the very top of my list. That being said, their flavor profile, most of it just doesn't do a lot for me.
Right.
But I love them as people, as a company, for principle, for business practices.
Well, I mean, a lot of people when they talk about like the big companies, the big factories, I mean, a big reason why those companies are so good is because they put together well constructed sticks. I mean, they like you know what you're getting when you get a Perdomo. You know what you're getting when you get an Oliva. Like I've smoked hundreds of Olivas. I've never had one probably go bad on me. Like I haven't had one tunnel on me. Like they're great sticks.
Figured out the science a long time ago, man. They have a formula that works. Dr. Bob's Nightmare says that the champagne is a strong Connecticut shade. It's one of the only Connecticut shades I would look forward to smoking, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of Connecticut shade. The Perdomo champagne is a fantastic cigar. That a lot
That's
of
what I was
people
about to
can get.
comment.
I smoked a lot of champagnes with coffee. Like that's a really good for me in the morning, like a coffee stick first thing in the morning.
It's a really
Well,
good.
It's got a good flavor, but it's not like overbearing for an early morning stick with coffee.
For me, I know, like, when I was traveling on the road, if I could find a cigar store, they're going to have Perdomo, they're going to have the champagne. I can spend $12 to get a stick I know I'm going to enjoy, and that is going to smoke flawlessly. It's not going to be plugged. The draw is going to be good. The burn's going to be good. It's going to burn even, because their quality control is just so top notch. You know what I mean?
I agree.
feel so. Now, if you're in a store, a cigar lounge, a shop, if something has a too wonky of a burn, usually they will replace it for you. I've only ever had that happen one time, and they did, no questions asked, and it was not Perdomo. But the champagne isn't necessarily the first thing I will reach for, but I can always count on it.
It's a known integer, a known quantity.
It makes me laugh you just said that. It makes me laugh you just said that about if you have a bad stick, they replace it, because our cigar lounge does that too. But I was laughing because I was at the register the other day. This guy walks up. He's got about that much left on the stick, and the whole thing is falling apart. He's like, "They told me to come up here and get a new one." It was like, and they went and got him another one.
No,
I was
but
laughing.
you
So I was like,
shouldn't. Don't abuse it, guys. If you got a good local shop that's going to take care of you, do not abuse it.
He literally had that much on the stick left, and he was like, "Look, it's falling apart."
You got someone that's going to be willing to take care of you. Do not abuse that. That is a travesty. Mr. Dearly is in the chat. He is smoking a large bowl of Horizons and a mega latticed mirror. Yeah, lattice. That's right. Hillbilly Piper says no cigar smokes like a Padron. I like Padron.
Love Padron. I hate that I love Padron, but
I kind of am with Hunter. Like, I wish I could just write Padron off and say I could get that experience somewhere else for cheaper, but Padron are
that's very good.
The 1926. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
1964, 1926. I mean, those are my celebratory sticks that I can always count.
Family Reserva, anything? Oh, buddy.
Listen, I like the 3,000
Maduro
3,000
for $10. Like,
yes,
we're gonna have
it's
a good
so
time.
good.
We're gonna have a good time, and the consistency with Padron is second to none. I mean, they are just consistent. They're so good.
And I feel like, for sure, you're paying for the name, but there's nothing else quite like it. So if you want a Padron, you're going to have to buy a Padron. You know what I mean?
But Hunter, we talked about this before with all kinds of things, right? I mean, you're paying for the name. Like, that's not uncommon. I mean, we talk about with pipes. I mean, when you buy a Nate King pipe, you're going to pay for the name on it. I mean, that's because he's an artisan that's been around forever, and he has a certain level of what he's doing. And
I think makes better pipes. I don't necessarily think Padron is better than other cigars. It's just they're unique in the sense that I can get something of the same quality for a lot less, but it won't taste like a Padron.
That's right. That Padron DNA is unique. And they do sometimes purchase tobacco from other places. Real quick, guys, a couple comments I want to hit here. Sean is in the chat. Hey, Sean. How are you doing? Carrie says, I had a Perdomo once. It was the one cigar that made her sick. So, or not Padron, Perdomo, which Perdomos are typically not that strong. That's an interesting thing. I'd like to hear everyone's take on that. But David G hits something very, very cool here, and I want to just expand slightly. He says, found a Perdomo sample pack with several anniversary years. Also, a Lot 23. Had that this morning. Fantastic. And a champagne. So the Lot 23, me and Hunter talk about Puros, Nicaraguan Puros. Well, Lot 23 is a Puro to a purist level. What Lot 23 means wrapper, binder, filler was all grown on the exact same plot of land. This has not been done in commercial cigars for forever. but the Perdomo Lot 23 is all components were grown on the exact same field. And there's not much else
that's
like
cool.
that
Wow.
out there in the cigar world, if that interests you.
Have you had the
Is-
23? I have not had a lot 23. Is it good?
It's the flavor. Okay, it's a great cigar with a flavor profile that doesn't particularly interest me. I'll be honest. It's ho hum, but it's not portraying itself as something other than what it actually is. It's a great stick. It's just for me, I'm looking for something a bit more.
And it's one
Sure.
that I am aware of, but I have also not had that one yet. Don't know if I'd like it. Would definitely like to try it though.
I liked it.
The
Don't get me wrong.
the new Crown Heads Moonflower is a Puro. It's not
want to try that one real
it's
bad.
not what you're
actually.
talking about, but it is a Puro. It's a Nicaraguan Puro.
Yeah, I want to try that one. That sounds delicious. I really liked your take on that one, Robert.
It's
I've
good.
been smoking this Lone Sentinel in this Dublin pipe, bent Dublin pipe. It has a very tapered or conical bowl, and it has a very open draw. And I hadn't smoked it in a pipe like this before, but as I'm going through the bowl, it's the Perique presence is really coming out. I love Perique. I'm getting that sort of tingliness in my to the middle and back of my tongue, and maybe a little fruity, a little peppery. It's pretty balanced. This is pretty good. I haven't enjoyed this tobacco as well in other pipes, but this in this Dublin, it's very nice.
So a Dublin is my favorite shape to smoke Virginias out of, and especially vapors. That's my favorite kind of Virginia, is one that has a lot of Perique in
I
it.
love this conversation. Brian is a Perique guy, but I'm pretty sure he likes it when it's a vapor, right? A Virginia Perique. But I know a couple of the blends he smokes has a very high percentage Perique content. And to hear his experience with a blend that he's familiar with, tries it in a different bowl shape, right? The geometry, the capacity, everything's different. And he's having this different experience. This is something me and Hunter, we go to great extent on the podcast and stuff, man. It's a lot of fun. And Perique is a pivotal component in a blend because it expresses itself so differently from blend to blend and consequently from pipe to pipe. Perique is kind of that wild card within the pipe tobacco blending world. It really presents itself uniquely and differently under different circumstances. So, Brian, thanks for that commentary, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for mentioning the Dublin, because
Yeah.
I think Dublin, my favorite shape for Virginia. That's something I've discovered in the past year or so. And, you're sitting here smoking a blend that you're pretty familiar with, all things considered, smoking it in a Dublin, and you're like, hey, this is even better now. What's up? And I'm like, hey, Dublin's for the win. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you
getting some of
experiment with
that,
Perique any?
Say what?
I said, Garrett, do you experiment with Perique any?
Oh yeah. The Palomino blend is I think it's over 35% Perique.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Oh, that sounds like something I'd like.
It's got a dark
Getting
rub
some of that,
topping.
with the Virginia Periques, I get this in the bottom of the bowl. I get this almost nutmeg and cloves kind of flavor to it, and I get that in a lot of different ones. That's even coming out in this. It's nice.
Well, and they used it a considerable
Brian, be
amount.
sure to go to tobaccoestate.com. That's how you can contact Garrett about his blends. And I honestly believe it's the future of online pipe content. Tobaccoestate.com. Keep that website in mind. Go check it out and become a member, guys.
I'll go on there. I've logged on to it, and I haven't done much on it, but yeah, it's a neat website.
And if you haven't yet, check out Cornell and Deal's Bayou Morning, either the ribbon cut bulk version or the flake tinned version. It's 25% Perique. And then if you enjoy that, Cornell and Deal's exclusive, which is 50% Perique.
plus. Yeah.
Got them both.
Brian was smoking a couple
Bayou Morning
weeks ago
Flake
on
is
here.
my Bayou Morning Flake is my go-to. I love that tobacco. It's my
Nice.
go-to favorite. I smoke it every day.
What do you think of Exclusive? Have you had it yet?
I have. It's good. I like Bayou Morning Flake better. I can't really tell you why. I like. There's another Cornell and Deal blend that has 50% Perique, and that's Bayou
Please?
Night,
Oh,
and that has a
Bayou
little
Night.
bit of Perique or a little bit of
Latakia?
Latakia in it and some other things. And I wasn't sure at first how I liked it, but I smoked to that 10 pretty quickly. It's a pretty good. It's a stout but very good blend. It's if you like Perique, but it presents differently because of the different things in it. It's a nice blend.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're a fan of Bayou Morning. I've smoked a lot of the ribbon version. I do have some of the flake here. I just haven't tried it yet, and I need to because they say the flake tastes a lot different than the ribbon, and some actually prefer the ribbon cut version of that better. I'll have to decide once I try them both. It is funny, though, that even though the Exclusive has more Perique, that the Bayou Morning is really what was doing it for you. But I get it. That's a staple in the Cornell and Deal line. There's a lot of people that spend a lot of time smoking Bayou Morning, and I think for good reason. So I get why that would be your favorite of the two.
Bayou Morning is a great flake, great blend. I have not had the flake either. Montana Piper, Greg, if you want to jump in the chat, man, it's pinned in there. I think you have Zoom downloaded. You've been in here before. If you want to jump in, please feel free to.
Here's a question I have for you, Dakota, Hunter, Garrett. Do you think Cornell and Deal has too many blends?
No.
No, people's purchasing them. So
that really depends on what you're looking at, right? If you only want aromatics or something else, then they have just the right amount. If you have a certain category, like they have a wide enough profile to satisfy almost everybody. I think if you're just looking at the broad portfolio, they have a lot, but it's nothing compared to like when Sutliff's full portfolio was available, all their different SKUs and the different small variations between the same blend that would get a different title, even though it's predominantly the same blend. One small change becomes a different SKU. They had thousands and thousands of them, but all anybody ever really cared about was creme brulee and all, certain ones that just got a lot of conversation.
And to support what Garrett just said, because I completely agree with him, Cornell and Deal has a lot of blends because they cater to a lot of different smokers. They don't just specialize in one thing. They do everything. Aromatics, Burleys, English, Virginia, vapors, specialty stuff, small batch stuff, mass-produced stuff. And the thing is, Cornell and Deal is really the only pipe producer in America. Every other major pipe producer or pipe company in America is produced by Cornell and Deal. Cornell and Deal is making Captain Earls. They're making GLPs, Perry Jensen. The list goes on and on. So in the future, this is worst case scenario, which I do not think will happen. But, with the global crisis, international affairs, you have tariffs. We don't know what the future availability of overseas pipe tobacco blends will be like. We do not know the future availability of Gawith, Dan Tobacco, Cop, all these manufacturers, not brands, but manufacturers and all the brands that fall under that. Worst comes to worst, we've got Cornell and Deal here in America, and luckily they have a lot of stuff. Even if they're not your favorite manufacturer, I think everyone will be able to find something that they enjoy enough to buy from Cornell and Deal and continue pipe smoking here in America. That's if worst comes to worst. The good thing is what we do have here on our soil is a really big company that has the ability to produce a lot of stuff. And so at some point in time, what if that's all we have? I don't think it's likely, but I can't say it's not possible.
Real quick, guys, Mike, Static Edge Show is in the chat. What's going on, brother? Listen, he commented on the short we uploaded this morning, Hunter, talking about the model, and he said when he was making pipe content, one of the things he was doing was the history of classic codger blends and stuff, and he had a video specifically on model. I never got to see that. I believe he's taken all of his pipe content stuff down. So, guys, we need a peer pressure Static Age show. Give him the Indian burn on his forearm and tell him to make that video public, because I'm sure he has the ability to. I would like to see specifically his take on the history of the model OTC blend that me and Hunter's been enjoying.
And
Thanks to John Key.
I need that video before I do mine, so I know what to say. So.
Yeah, well, I think he took all those down when he rebranded himself, but he's an awesome dude. I'm sure he didn't delete them. I'm sure they're just marked as private. And if we peer pressure him strongly enough, he could probably. I think that's what he said. He commented and said he made videos on that, right?
Public.
He said, "What video?" I was behind. Maybe I misread something. I don't know.
Has anybody tried the? Has anybody had the Squadron Leader that came with Parikh in it?
Yes.
I don't think they make it anymore. How is that? I've been curious about that. I'm not a big Squadron Leader was kind of ho hum for me, but I just wondered how it was with Parikh.
Well, the blend itself, the Squadron Leader aspect of it, is the same. The Parikh isn't added heavily, and it's been a while since I've had it, but it's not the super peppery Parikh. I remember it being more of like the kind of plummy, fruitier, dark fruit Parikh. Mm-hmm. And so you're just adding that kind of dark fruit element to Squadron Leader. And Squadron Leader does have Latakia in it, but it's really Oriental forward because it's very low on Latakia. So you get the... you get the Oriental kind of herbal, spicy, incense-like character with this dark fruitiness. It's unique. It's been a while, but I've had it. Really cool-looking tin. I'll give it that.
Nice, thanks.
So there is some theories out there that Gawith and Hogarth may not be able to continue much longer from the political standpoint with his ban that's in the UK, that generational ban.
Yep.
They just don't see a great future, but I mean, that's not their whole of their market, so I don't know how true that's going to really be.
So we should get together and buy it, and there you go. And we'll produce Garrett's blends.
I don't want that kind of workload. No, sir.
Garrett's blends would probably fit in that portfolio pretty decently, actually. At least the two that I've tried. I've had two.
So Garrett and Hogarth.
Garrett
and Hogarth.
There we go. Gawith, Hogarth, and Garrett.
Attorneys at law.
LLC.
It's really sad. It's really sad to see what's happening to these ages-old companies that have been have all this tradition. I mean, even the equipment that's been being used for hundreds of years, and to see them at risk of going away is sad.
You're right,
just a commentary. It's just sad.
I don't disagree even a little bit. I think you're dead on the money.
Most of the nasal stuff I enjoy is made in the UK. Either Gawith produces it, or Wilson's or Sharrow, or someone like that, McChrystal's. The German stuff just got moved to the UK.
McChrystal's is producing all of that now.
And so, yeah, you will still have like Dan Tobacco and Cop, but I don't foresee Gawith moving production over to Germany or anything like that.
No,
and so,
no.
And then you think about, we were just mentioning the Davidoff of London, the Fox. What is that store called, Robert? Fox's or
yeah, Fox and Sons. Yeah,
the cigar shop. Winston Churchill bought there so much. He literally has a chair there where he used to always sit. That will, within time, all be coming to an end thanks to the generational ban. As for the future of Gawith, I'd say we still have him for a while, hopefully, but within our lifetime, probably we'll see them go. Yeah.
Yeah, so stock up now.
So here's a question that I don't have any answer to because I don't know enough about it, but What would stop a company like that from just moving to the States? Is it because they can't get the supply anymore, and then
Well,
therefore they go out of business, or is it just because they just can't operate?
The equipment that's been there for hundreds of years that they produce the tobacco on cannot be that easily moved. The location, the whole company is so invested in the location and the equipment.
It's been there since the mid 1700s.
Old world processes, old world equipment, and you just cannot upend it and move it. It's never been done before. It's just financially not a feasible thing.
Not a feasible thing financially. It'd be impossible. The equipment's been in the same location since the 1750s or so, and getting that to move overseas, and then you have to now change your supply from being shipped to the UK to shipped to the United States, and then you're going to have environmental changes to the blend because it's produced in America and not in the UK. Something as simple as where the blend is actually put together will have a big change. I recently read an article that Greg Pease, the head blender of GLP's, put out. He opened up 2 tins of the same blend. One was a little bit older, but it was made in a completely different part of the country or packaged there. And it had a big effect. Just the local atmosphere that kind of gets sealed in with a tin, you know what I mean, can have an effect on a blend.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
They
I
can-
guess I didn't know that.
Even if they could financially move to America, I doubt the machinery would be able to come with them. So they're going to have to get completely new machinery, which means they won't be able to press the same way, which will completely change the profile of the blend. And it just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be
Hey
the same.
guys, real quick, there's a name I haven't seen in a while in the chat. Pipe Philosophy, Mr. Chris.
Yes.
Hey brother, jump in here, man. I'd love to talk to you if you're available. The links posted, of course. I would love for you to jump in. Hope you're doing well, sir. It is very very nice to see you in there.
If you watch some of the old Gawith videos where like they show their snuff making grinder, that thing looks like it's part of the building. I don't think that can move.
Yeah, what you're talking about, that's a water wheel powered mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
That can't move. It's still part of the framework for that is wooden timbers that has settled in over 3 centuries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not going to be movable by any means.
Hey guys, I'm heading out. Good chatting with y'all. Have a great night.
Brian, thanks for
Good
stopping
night.
by, buddy. I love you stopping by and hearing your input on everything, man. Great to hear from you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
All right, bye now.
Take care.
If you guys like Puccini at all, or some of the dark fired tastes, there's a blend from Gawith that's not getting a whole lot of attention.
I'm all
that I
about
think-
what you got.
Westmoreland Slices.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it as well. Yeah.
Oh, that'll give you a kick in the pants. I think Mike, Static Age, he'll be able to weigh in on that because I shared some with him. That stuff is incredible. It's completely different.
Got
than
Dakota
anything they
interested.
produce.
You say kick in the pants. Dakota went.
Yep.
Yep.
It's so funny because it's kind of a dichotomy. Me and Hunter in one of the podcasts we recorded today said we're not smoking tobacco blends searching for nicotine. That being said, the flavor profiles I typically am interested in has an elevated nicotine content, right? Pipe is just a terrible nicotine delivery device, and if you're trying to get a fix, that is not the way to do it. That being said, most of the pipe tobacco blends I'm really interested in has an elevated amount of it, so it's kind of a
Elevated for a pipe blend, though, but not like what you'd expect from a cigarette. You know what I mean? And it's still an elevated nicotine level in a pipe blend is not like what you would get from a cigarette.
But those Westmoreland slices, it's a very unique dark fired taste. Like the same way that the dark plug unscented is a very unique, like it crosses into those cigar notes. That Westmoreland slices hits a lot like some sort of love child between dark fired Kentucky and Latakia.
Look who we got here.
Hey,
He's muted.
Still muted.
Still muted, bro.
Okay. He's aware.
That's all right. This is my dude, man. I'm glad. There
Hey,
he's
I haven't
unmuted.
used Zoom
Mike,
before,
what's
so I
going
had
on,
to give
brother?
I had to give permissions. I haven't used Zoom before, so
How you doing,
what's up,
man?
guys? I'm doing good. I heard someone say my name, so I hopped in.
That
Hey,
was me.
listen, I'm so happy to see you here, man.
What's up, Gary?
Really, really delighted to
What's up?
see you in here, man. What stick are you smoking?
This is a really old Belmondo Special Reserve.
Let's go, dude.
It's
How is it?
it's pretty mild. It's pretty mild.
Yeah.
I was telling them about the Westmoreland slices.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're good.
Wanted to get some backup that if anybody likes Darkfire, they need to try that.
Yeah, sounds good to me, Garrett.
Yeah, it's not really. I think it's Dark-Fired Virginia, so it's a little different than EFK, but
Interesting.
it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, if anybody wants to give that a shot, if any of those theories that are out there are true, you might have a limited window to get some. I have at least half a pound stored away.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying I'm sharing when it's hard to find. I'm not saying I'm sharing.
Everything's for sale, Garrett.
I know it'll be on 10 bids. I know what you're getting at.
I do not participate in 10 bids.
What?
It'll be
You
on
don't like paying,
tobacco
you don't like
estate.
paying $800 for Esoterica? Come on.
Hey, I don't participate in 10 bids either, but $20 is $20. I'm just
That's what
saying.
I'm saying.
No, I just had a guy sell me a pound of HH Pure Virginia for $200 because even though he could get double that easy on 10 bids, he says he refuses to sell on there. He will not do it.
I don't even look at their website anymore. I refuse.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It's like a non-entity at this point for me. And in principle, the whole thing I'm not against, right? It's like eBay, but the way it ends up being, like, there's nothing on there that interests me. I'm just not going to participate in that economy.
Well, especially when you have like so many people out there with other sites. I mean, even like Ravenwood has some consignment occasionally. I mean, he had a Pelican on there the other day for like 160, which I mean, that might sound like a lot, but I mean, I've seen the Pelicans go for like $200-$300 sometimes.
You guys know who you need to like get in contact with? Ben from Redeemed Pipes. He does a lot of swapping of his refurbished pipes for like age 10s that he intends to take to shows and stuff. He has a stockpile, dude. So get a hold of Ben. That's one of the guys to get a hold of.
I guarantee I don't have a single 10 he wants. I'm just going to tell you.
I don't know.
I have some Carolina Red Flag with Perique that I'll be glad to trade you for that 7 Ellie from 1976.
Yeah, that's right. Let me get that McDonald's wrapper that smells like ketchup.
Hey, look, 10 bids is great. I can buy 8 ounces of Pentinch right now for only $1,300.
Small one-time
sweat. I love.
It's not only overpriced, but you're supporting the scalping culture when you
are.
from there,
There's nothing positive about it, Mike. I think that's part of the thing, dude. There's just nothing positive about it. Even if you pay, because I'm not against paying the wanting it tax. Let's say Robert here is in a different demographic than me, and he has access to a release or something. I pay him a premium because he has access to it, and it's like a fair exchange. I pay over MSRP because something is rare, and he has access to it, and I don't, and everyone's happy about the exchange. Well, that's not what's going on in 10 bids. It's a whole different dynamic. It's straight up scalping, you know. That
you can buy a pound of Masshole Flake for $600 right now.
What?
Someone wanted to try that on one of our lives, and I don't know if I got an email from him or not, but that was lost in the weeds. I'm going to send someone some asshole, and I don't remember who it is.
Okay, a pound of
That's
McBaron
me.
plum cake for $350.
That's
I've got a pound of that right now. $350. I paid like $50 for my pound,
Yeah.
and they want $350 now. A year later.
Yeah, it's culturally just something I'm not on board with, man. Everything about it is just not something I'm yoked up with.
Well, you are supporting the scalpers, but you're also kind of supporting the overpriced Chinese tobacco market at the same
the
time.
Chinese market drives this. The same thing with Hunter. I told you that I found a new YouTuber that had a great take on Cuban cigars.
Yes,
He
sir.
only had like 600 subscribers. I was telling you about this channel this morning. One of the things I didn't tell you about that I wish he would have hit base on is that there's a Chinese individual that purchased 50% of Habanos SA. 50% of all Cuban-made cigars is owned by a Chinese national who's also indicted in a national court now for several crimes. But yeah, dude, it is like such a weird freaking place to be. Yeah, Cuban cigars.
And we've got 6 ounces of honeybee or crumblebee for $100. Opening bid.
I might pay close to that.
Look
It's a
up the
really good
sweated,
blend.
man.
It's a
The
good
sweated
blend,
stuff
man.
goes for an arm and a leg.
$1,200 for a pound.
Sweated? Oh,
Robert,
man, I got some
you
stuff.
missed your mark, brother.
Hey.
You missed your mark, brother.
I know. I gave away that much for free to people. Dadgummit.
There
Yeah,
are
but we
people that
really
got that
appreciate it, though.
specifically to post it on Tindids. Like the next day, it was on there.
This tin of Carolina Red Flake from 2017, I got it from the last giveaway that Tobacco Pipes was doing before they shut down. I got a whole bunch of their small batches that were set aside.
Okay, the tin of 3 castles that we just opened up at Muletown that I paid $195 for is for sale right now for $700.
As your American pipe smoker who's interested in that can't afford that.
No, I mean, no.
They do have 2 of my unicorn blends up on the site right now, though. State Express, Syrian Latakia, and Benson and Hedges special cut plug. Both of those.
Yeah, I'd like to try that one, actually.
I mean, this
What
is
do they
the
want
same
for it?
conversation I've had about whiskey is on secondary. You know, I've got a friend of mine the day said, "Hey, I got a buddy of mine who wants to sell his Pappy 23, Robert. How much did you pay for it?" I go, "How much did I pay for it? Is how much are you going to ask for it?" That's 2 different things.
Hey,
Because
that same YouTube channel I was just talking about that did a great discussion about Cuban cigars in the market does bourbon as well, Robert. And he had a Dusty. He had my birth year bottle of turkey, and I asked him. Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "What do you think that would go for?" And he's like, the market's busted. Everything's weird." He's like, safe to say, a couple $100. And I'm thinking, take
a couple
my money.
$100.
That's what he said. That's what he said. A bottle
Sold.
of 87 turkey. I was like, dude,
Sold.
and dude, he's got the cork wrapped. He's done it correctly. I'm like,
oh, please, I'm down.
I'm about to get a hold of him. Like, I would pay a couple $100 for a bottle of turkey.
Wild turkey from 87.
Yeah, 87.
Oh, I would,
Dusty.
yeah, dude, I'd pay $500. That's something I would pay $500 for because that is rare. Like you can't find that anywhere.
Yeah.
And that dusty old turkey is
like very desirable, man. Very desirable.
Hey, Dakota, there's a 10 of 1980s McBaron Symphony going for $120 right now.
I'd pay $120 all day long just for the chance to replicate what Walt delivered to us.
There's multiple McBaron blends from 1980, but they have the Symphony, which Dakota and I also discussed on the podcast today.
Symphony on the surface is like not even interesting, and then what we got to try from 1980 that Walt delivered was the Funky Monkey, bro. It was the craziest aged expression of tobacco I've ever had. Me and Hunter had some
Players Deluxe.
Players. Players Deluxe Navy Flake, and
Yeah.
it was probably produced in the early 30s, so almost 100 years old. And it was aged and it was wild. It was preserved great. It was a delicious blend and a blessing to get to try it. It was not half as funky as that Symphony from around 1980. That stuff was insane.
And it's funny because we had the OG codger, Terry Carpenter, there. He pretty much just spoke Peter Stokeby.
That's funny. Because he was like, yeah, fill me up. That was
and he
funny.
kept going back for more of that.
He did. That was funny.
I picked up a pouch of Sail Yellow from 2013 for $20.
3 sales?
No, just Sail.
The company, they have Sail Green and Sail SAIL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had either one. I've wanted to try the yellow though, so that'd be pretty curious to see what you think.
Pipe Philosophy, if he's still on here, he was talking about a blend I never tried. He really liked is the Warhorse.
Warhorse Barn. Yeah.
He was talking about that. He said it's really good.
He has the red and the green. Me and Hunter tried the red. He says, Hunter said one of the dominant flavor notes was Carmex. Yeah, that will die in infamy.
Here's the thing. Everyone took it as like a negative in my video. I actually kind of enjoyed it, to be honest. I would smoke that again in a heartbeat. If I ever get more of that, I got to redo the video so it doesn't sound
I still have an unopened tin and an open tin and a jar, Hunter. So I have some.
I have one tin left. Red is one of my favorite blends of all time.
Well, hey, 10 Bits has several probably right now for about $8,000. So good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 Bits is actually tempting me right now. The McBaron Symphony is kind of cool.
We're talking so much smack, and Hunter's going to go on tonight and buy like
No, if this doesn't have a bid yet, I'm sure this will go high. A 2016 tin of Danish Pipe Shop Brown Sugar Flake. I was only ever able to get 2 tins of this, smoked 1 tin. Delicious. I've got the second tin actually in a jar and still sitting on it, but it's only $40 at the moment, no bids. That I would pay all day long for that because it's good and very difficult to get.
Never had that one, but it certainly sounds delicious.
22. That's it. That was the last. No, 23. 2023 is the last time I saw that.
I'm going to get out of here, guys. I just wanted to hop on and say hi real quick.
Hey, brother, listen, thanks for stopping by, man. It was really good to hear from you, man.
Absolutely, man.
Have a good night, guys. God bless.
God bless, bro.
Mike actually gave me the only time I was ever able to try Warhorse Green.
Well, it's popular with certain people. I know the people that's had it are huge fans of it. I've never tried the green.
I always heard it was Russellet's attempt to replicate. I can't think of it because Condor.
Yeah, I've heard you say that.
I have a little bit of the original Irish Condor here. I have some of the Polish-made Condor here. If I got some of the green, I would probably A/B test that because I know it uses the same base tobacco as Warhorse Red, the regular, but with the additional topping, I don't know if it would be close to a Condor or not, but it might be good.
That was the one blend I was tempted to buy when I was in Ireland was Condor. I didn't get a chance to buy because it was way too expensive.
It's not Irish made anymore.
Yeah,
it's
Polish
Poland
made
now.
It's a different thing.
Which I still enjoyed it, but it was a little different. I'll give it that.
I think the stuff that the Polish are turning out, pipes and tobacco wise, is nothing to scoff at either, though.
Hey, Poland's actual really high in manufacturing for their garments. There's French luxury brands, garment makers that are having products made in Poland at an extremely high level. Not just their pipes and tobacco. I mean, across the board, stuff made in Poland currently, I mean, right now is really high level manufactured stuff. Everything that I know of that's been made there is really, really nicely made.
Dakota, we got some sealed Wessex Curly block in the brown Mylar bag for $145.
How much is in it?
Full 275 grams.
For how much?
145, and that actually is with a bid placed on it.
That's not much of a markup. How old is it?
It doesn't say, so I'm going to assume fresh.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's available.
There he
So
is.
you pay the one in tax. Chris,
boys?
what's up, brother?
Going on?
Chris,
Hey, hey.
What's going on, man?
Hey, so
What's
good
up,
to see
fella?
you, man.
it is so
We're,
good to see you, man.
We've been talking about the Muletown experience a
Appreciate
couple
that.
times tonight.
Y'all
We
too.
recorded 2 podcasts, and one of the highlights of my Muletown experience was meeting one of my celebrities that I've been watching here on YouTube, and that is Pipe Philosophy. As
It
it
was
were.
great.
That's right. The man, the myth, the legend.
I got
Appreciate that,
I
sir.
got an interview with him at Milltown, man. Listen, dude, we're glad to see you tonight,
There's
man.
a
We miss
secondary
you, bro.
function, though. The secondary function is when I'm around people like Robert and Luke Stir, that's like 7 foot tall. People like Chris make me feel normal. You know what I mean? Like I still
Yeah.
have my tribe.
Yeah.
You know.
I stayed
You were
real
sur-
close to you and Hunter. You know, I was like this.
You were surrounded by your tribe because they were
I
all
was.
smoking pipes.
Yeah.
They
Nah,
kind
hey,
of talked me out of it, man. I'm about to put a bid in.
I'm surrounded
Oh,
by
brother, here it
legends.
goes.
He's going to do it, huh?
You got to put
Okay.
the bid in with 20 seconds left, not now.
That's right.
Well, I won't have time
Ricky?
tomorrow. It's a pound of Sutliff match. The one that I really like, match Elizabethan for $85.
You just traded me for a pound of that.
I've only got 2 pounds of it. 85 is not bad.
No, I paid. What I pay for it, Hunter? 60?
I don't remember.
I got
Chris, what you smoking, man?
You remember that?
Oh. I didn't want to interrupt Hunter's bid there. I'll tell you in a
Hunter's
sec.
deep in thought.
I know
You guys go ahead. I shouldn't have interrupted you, man. I'm
he's
just
about to drop a mortgage payment, you know, on tobacco, so I didn't want to.
That's right.
Yeah, you need to think that shit out.
No, I've got some Maestro Puccini.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's in this pipe.
Look at you, man. That's what I'm saying.
Wow, listen, Puccini and
What you been
Firebird.
up to, Chris? Chris, I've missed you, man. I'm not gonna
Thank
lie,
you.
I've missed you, bro.
I'm doing good. Doing life, busy. But I am back on YouTube now. I'm active. Got some new videos out.
Let's go.
So come check
You
me
were
out.
in front of the bookshelf.
Yeah, I did that one today. The classic.
Yeah.
The classic pipe philosophy setup.
I love it, bro. I'm so happy and thankful that you joined us tonight, man. It's great to talk to you as always.
Hey man, that's a good crew right here. I'm surrounded by legends.
You're the legend, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you're the legend, man. Shoot.
Oh, appreciate that, man. Man, where'd Mike go?
He's in the chat. He's in the chat. He said, "Why did he wait until I left?" And cried.
I was
You can
about to
always
say
come
the same
back.
thing to him. I was like, I show up and you leave. Dang, you loser! Get back up here.
I tell you what. Part of the highlights of my Muletown event, Chris, honestly, was chatting with you online and you seeing what's going on, and you were so not planning on coming on Friday night, right? That was not at all in your itinerary. And you saw what all was going on, and you're like, guys, wait one, I'm on my way. And you couldn't take
so
it,
glad.
and you ended up coming a night earlier than you originally planned, and that was so flipping cool, man.
You had the
it
short,
was organic, it was natural, it was exciting, and then there you were, man. It was the coolest thing.
Thank you. That's how I felt meeting all you guys. I was like, I walk in there into the lounge area, and it's like, there you all are. Like, holy crap. This is surreal.
Great.
So I also have a great Muletown story about Chris too. So when I didn't go Friday night because we had our Friday night event, but I showed up on Saturday, and I go outside. Chris is sitting outside. Chris comes to me and shake his hand. Hey, how you doing, man? He goes, I'm doing good. He goes, your house of manners. And I went, you know who I am? Like, oh my gosh. Like, how do you know who I am? Like, I know who you are but you know who I am. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I got some chills. I was like, man, Pipe Philosophy knows who I am. This is crazy. This is crazy, man.
Hey, man.
Dude, I was stoked, man. I was stoked, man. You made my day. You made my day, man.
No, I appreciate that. I've been watching you since you started, man. I remember when you come out with that Taken esoteric video. I was like, this dude's gonna be all right right here. I like.
Well, that's so cool to know that you watched that because you're one of about 8 people that watched that video. So, and I think there's 2 more people. I think there's 2 more people on there with the other 2 of the 8. So,
Robert, I've never mentioned this. You know, the first time I saw you.
No.
Okay, it was a live. I think it was for Michael Dean, and I think you had a cupcake with candles for his birthday.
That was Scott. That was not me. Scott had the cupcake.
Scott had but you were on the live, right?
I was on the live with him.
That was the first time I saw you. By the way, that was my introduction to you.
Yes, that was correct. Yes, that was funny. Yeah, trust me, Scott was the one with the cupcake, not me. I don't do cupcakes. So.
That live was the first time I was introduced to Robert Manners. And listen, let me put it out there for everyone, and don't take this any way other than the way I intended to. I hope each and every one of you has the opportunity for God to place someone in your life like Robert Manners has in my life, and I mean that.
Oh, man. Thank you, sir.
It's
dude, I love, man. You know how much I love you, bro.
Guys, it's beyond coincidence or happenstance. Robert Manners was placed in my life. It was divine intervention, and that was a curated arrangement. And some of you guys might not believe in such things, but I guarantee you for this to be a factual statement that I'm making.
Well, I believe in my life. I say this all the time, and I'm turning 50 later this year, and I actually told my wife this recently that I have met more people in the last year and a half, 2 years in the pipe community that have become better friends than people that I've known for 35 years, 40 years. I mean, this has been the most amazing community.
Talking about this.
The Soullight community is so much bigger than what I can define it as or what it appears to be. It's kind of bonkers. Well, it really is.
And Dakota, I say this all the time. I'm just honored to even be included because I mean I'm not really even like a hardcore pipe guy. I love pipes. I enjoy tobacco products. But if y'all watch my channel, I talk about all kinds of stuff. It's not just about pipes. And so just the fact that y'all even include me is an honor. It really is an honor.
I love the direction you're going, though, Robert. I fully support it, man. Fully support it.
You're a valuable member of the YTPC for sure. And what Dakota and I discussed tonight, what really sealed the deal for me on the YTPC and how genuine it is and that these friendships are real is we've all spent so much time watching each other's videos or video chats, Zooms on here on the lives and all this, that when we all did get together at Muletown to meet, it did not feel like we were meeting for the first time. It really felt like we were meeting with a bunch of old friends that just hadn't seen each other in like 5 or 10 years. Right. It wasn't that awkward thing where you've spoken to someone, but you hadn't really met yet. The first time meeting them is kind of weird. I didn't feel like that. Muletown felt so natural being around you all. It really did feel so genuine that all of the new meeting someone for the first time thing was out the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You knew the YTPC was genuine, not just truly genuine. Truly genuine.
Let me just say this too. Like this is a perfect example. Like I haven't seen Chris in a long time. I mean, I don't think we I think you were on another live stream like shortly after Muletown that you and I were on together. We talked. But like just seeing you right now gives me chills almost. Like, dude, you're just you're it's like I feel like all these guys are part of my family, even though we may not talk every day, we don't text, we don't talk, but yet it's like I know y'all without knowing y'all, if that makes sense. And so dude, Chris, you've made my night being here. Like I'm so happy to see you, brother. Like I really am. It makes me so happy, man.
I feel the same way, man.
I appreciate that so much, and I agree with what you're saying too. 2 years ago when I started on YouTube, I never imagined how much it would become part of my life. I mean, really, I really didn't. And it's just an amazing thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think about so many guys that even guys that are not even on the live streams that I talk to. Like, I don't talk to like Johnny 209 Piper. Like, you know, he comes out with the video and I watch his videos and I look at him and I'm like, this is just a guy I want to hang out with. Like, this is just a guy I want to talk to. Jeffrey Life with a Pipe. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I just want to pick his brain because he just knows so much about tobacco. And I'm like, dude, I don't know jack. Like, you make me feel like I know nothing.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I thought I knew cigars. Dakota has proven to me multiple times that I don't know nothing about cigars. Like, he knows about cigars. Like, he knows.
Come on now.
Garrett, I mean, I've so enjoyed like just hearing his story, like talking to him these last weeks and these few months, and every time these guys jump on, like Montana Piper and Chris's live stream, like these guys are just genuine. And you know what? You cannot fake genuine. I'm just going to tell you right now, you just can't fake it. Like you can tell a fake person when they're not being real. And all these guys are so real.
Guys, we are 1 minute till midnight here on the East Coast. I have the Pandora's box full of Rustica. This took me it took me a long time to fill this today. Actually, this thing took forever to fill up. Thanks, David G. We're T-minus, 30 seconds until it's time to go. Looky here. We have started a thing. It is a daggone thing. Every Saturday night at midnight,
I wish I could say I was happy about it. I'm not happy.
Rustica, the old shaman ritual.
Hey, I really feel like because of this after party that nationally, like internationally speaking, I think more nicotine or more snuff is used at midnight on Saturday than any other time in the world. I mean, it has to be.
I gotta get myself ready, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's like
you guys are part of why there's a review section for nasal snuff on the estate.
Amen. Amen, brother.
You got to do
warm-ups like us. All right, guys, it is midnight on the East Coast. David G has been chomping at the bit, and I think he's already had like 5 bumps while we were yakking. Here we go, gentlemen. Rustica, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
I will not be joining you guys tonight. My stuff's still packed up in my suitcase. I just
good. I didn't get too heavy on that one.
Keep it out of your eyes, Robert. Keep it out of your eyes.
Yeah, don't
try, I'm trying. Oh God. David G, I don't understand, man.
Yeah, I don't either. He's built different. I mean, they don't make him like that anymore.
Good Lord. He's a certain type of critter.
He might be part werewolf or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
he's the thing that bit their werewolf. That's what he is.
That's right.
Oh God.
See what's going on here, don't you?
Spirit journeys.
See, Robert, you're where those two were about 6 months ago. And every day they're closer to becoming David G.
I know. I'm working on like
now, and they're like,
here,
not bad.
We're going.
I have a funny. 2027, I'll have no longer any lining in my nose. I'll be like, yeah, whoa, yeah, let's go.
Hey, you guys wait till next year. I'm gonna have the sideburns.
You better chop.
like the Rock.
Next year's episode of Cops. They're gonna chase me down in like a suburb of Cleveland with like a pocket full of Rustica, and I'm gonna get tased, and I'm like, you'll never get my Rustica.
No, it's gonna have a zoom in. Okay, police trying to chase an RV. You're gonna have Dakota going down the road, actively taking Rustica, trying to get away from the cops.
I'm just worried about being in public, like constantly doing this, and people are like, "Is he on coke? Like, what's he doing?"
The women will flock.
Doing this all the time.
I'm just telling you now.
I don't want. Listen, no, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I've got a beautiful wife of 25 years. I don't need any kind of distractions.
Well, just
I've got
describe it then. Don't do it.
I've got one, and that is enough. I don't want any more in my life. I'm going to tell you right now. I've already told my wife if something happens to her, I don't know if I'm going to get remarried because I think I'm done after that. So.
Yeah. I'm just I gave it my best shot, and I'm over it now.
I'm over it. Oh gosh.
You know, David,
is the channel is it still Pipe Philosophy? Because it's not in my feed right now, so I need to go back and find.
Why are you showing up as Pipe Philosophy, Chris? You have some explaining to do.
Yeah, I was doing Pipe Geek for a while. When I came back, and I was just like, this don't feel. Yeah, forget this. I'm Pipe Philosophy.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, you
You
are.
just went back to my old name.
Yes, you are, brother.
Yeah.
All right, I need to get you back in my algorithm then, because I didn't know you had a video come out. If I'd known that, I'd been watching this shoot.
Yeah, I've been doing like Codger Blend Summer, and I've been going through all the Codger blends and kind of doing that thing. And
you're part of the reason, man, that I've been smoking through this tub of Prince Albert. Actually, you kind of kicked that off, man.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying any of that? What are some of your favorites?
I really am. Prince Albert has become actually one of my favorite blends. I mean, it's just, Prince Albert, come on. It's just a straight early cocoa blend, but and I've grown to love Half and Half more.
What about Carter Hall?
I was going to be my next question.
I was going to say, I had a lot of Carter Hall back in the day, and this is probably unpopular, but I'm not a fan of Carter Hall as much.
All right,
it's kind of bland.
We were friends.
Okay. It's but I've been doing that.
What is Prince Albert at the moment your go-to codger? Would you say that's at the top of the heap?
Most definitely.
I've kind of been gravitating towards it myself. I don't know if you saw the video on the 4th of July celebration. I
did.
Yeah, I got a tub of American Made that was dusty on the shelf for $11. 14 ounces of American Made Prince Albert for $11. And I've been smoking through that, dude. I've been having such just a carefree, easygoing, enjoyable time with it. You know what I mean?
You can get that same tub on 10 bids for $6,000.
That's right.
That's
it
right.
just cost you your left kidney.
Right. I sold one of my kids for that tobacco. Right.
You could have bought new license plates with that money.
Listen, I could have kicked that crackhead's teeth in if she had any.
But I'll tell you what, though, it kind of doing the whole Codger Blend Summer, it kind of give me a palate cleanse.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, reset. Yeah.
So, when the fall comes, I'm probably going to go crazy and start buying up some tobacco.
Well, if you need anything, hit me up, Chris. If there's anything I have that you'd like to try, man, don't hesitate to hit me up, man. I'm your huckleberry. You know what I mean? But the Prince Albert has been a nice go-to standby because it's just so. When you got a tub of it open and it's sitting there, you can fill a bowl just so easy and it takes a flame so easy, and you're going about your way. It takes so much of the hassle, and not saying smoking on pipe's a hassle. I'm saying it is overly convenient having an open tub of Prince Albert. It is so convenient and delicious. Dare I say?
And don't you love the smell of it when you just
listen? Me and Hunter was talking about this because he was talking about he has a Sir Walter Raleigh a tub of it still sealed up, American Made. And whenever he pops that, I'm going to be present and we'll document it. And it's so much fun, man.
Absolutely, man. I wish I would have gotten here earlier tonight. That, or I wish you were in a different time zone.
Yeah,
I wish that sometimes.
Next time I'll get on earlier.
Katie timed cooking dinner later just so that I could do this while she's cooking.
Oh, good Lord.
That's awesome.
What is she making?
She's making lasagna.
Yeah. I'm like Garfield. I love a good lasagna, man.
I've been smoking a lot of Prince Albert lately as well. I've been taking it to work because it's been so hot. The heat kills a lot of flavor of a lot of pipe blends when you're outside. And I need something that I don't have to focus on a lot. It's just kind of there, but even when it's just there, it's still pleasing. You know what I mean? And just smokes well. So easy to light. You can tamp it any way you want. You can pack it tight. You can pack it loose.
Yeah.
Hit it with the lighter. Hit it with the match. Hit it with the rays of the sun. Like, it will combust. It will stay
I
lit.
didn't realize this,
Smoke
guys.
well.
Hunter has the tub of Prince Albert he's smoking out of is also an American-made tub of Prince Albert, and I didn't realize that until here recently. But we both have an open tub of Prince Albert we've been smoking through, American-made, and it's pretty exciting, to be honest with you.
It's nice.
A side note, my scotch smells like Rustica.
I was going to tell Robert this real
Let that
quick.
inner shaman come out to play, Robert. You're looking at this all wrong.
We're in the spirit world, Chavez.
That's
I can't
right.
see
That's
us.
Well, gentlemen, my ancestors are calling me, and they're telling me I need to get some sleep. So I think I will have to call it a night.
All right, brother. Love you, man.
Hunter, it was great hanging with you, dude.
Absolutely, Chris.
Hope
I'm so
to
glad
see
you
you in
hopped on here.
Muletown.
Can't wait to see you again. Muletown, I'll be there.
Man, yeah.
Garrett, Robert, we'll see you. Dakota, love you, bro.
Yeah,
Lots of
brother.
people to see. We'll catch you guys next weekend.
Oh, and Robert, I was going to
Yes.
say this real quick. Like, you do live not real close to me, but, close enough. I could drive up to, like, Briarworks on a Saturday. If you guys are ever hanging out up there. I'm
Yeah,
only 2
so,
hours away from you guys.
Yeah, that's dude. I'm down, man. If you just let me know what's a good Saturday for you. My son's going off to college here in about 2 weeks. My time is going to open up a lot more than it ever has in my entire life. So
is mine.
I'm telling you, brother, I'm down, man. If you ever want to come hang out with me, in fact, you can just come to my house so we can smoke here and drink whiskey. So
Yeah. I'm telling my wife, it might be a stay tonight.
well, I mean, hey, his bed will be open too. You can just stay in his room if you want. I won't charge you 10 bid prices for rent either. So
Thank God. My wife would be like, "Where'd you stay? The Hilton?" Yeah, right.
yeah, the house of manners. You stayed at the house of manners.
You smell like Garcon. What is going on here?
That's down in Pensacola, man. That's not here, man. It might sound like Bubba here in Tennessee, but
I stayed at the House of Manners. It was a place of refinement.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I do.
Oh, come on in, and that's right. So you just have to wear a tux when you come here. That's the only
You know
problem.
what gets me about Robert? He hasn't done it once yet. His impersonation skills are second to none.
Yeah.
One would be Trump. That's a given.
Great.
Two is a once loved pipes celebrity. Not so much now. But his southern manners, I do declare.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about there, but I do know if you like esoterica, the Pembroke is a beautiful blend.
Listen, I want to give you a script and just let you go ham on it, brother. I'm telling you, you've nailed it, dude. It's so good.
I'm not sure if y'all remember or not, but the Taken video we did at the very end, I had a reference to him. I don't know if y'all remember at the very end of that video.
Yes, it was on the envelope. You had to
My son Garrett said, "There's a problem in the pipe community we need to take care of."
Yeah, when they got one of our own or something like that. And
oh man, I had so much fun making that.
Hey, anytime someone uses doctor and like they self-proclaim this doctor thing and it's not MD, you're like, but you're not the
It's
kind
Ross
they ask
Geller, man.
for on an aircraft emergency. You're the other type, right?
That's exactly right. That's the Ross Geller type.
Real quick.
That's right, man. That's right. It's like, what is it? It's so hard to believe doctors sometimes get sick. Oh, but we do. But we do. we need to do like a collab video of Trump talking to Dr. Harrelson, and see how that goes.
Listen, you do both so well. It will just have to be 2 parts, and you'll have to pan back and forth. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to put on costumes, though.
Yeah.
What was that, Garrett?
You're gonna have to put on some costumes. We got to have you like switch back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so fun.
Billions and billions and billions
That's it.
You don't even have to even say anything. You just have to.
Right. I've seen a lot of cottages. This one's the best. It's beautiful. You're gonna see.
It's tremendous.
Some
It's
people,
tremendous.
some people like the Pembroke. I got to be honest. I've had better.
Oh, this is great, guys. Late night with the dudes, man. I love it. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, man. We're gonna roll this out for a little bit. I got a little bit of scar left. If you guys want to continue on our path to debauchery, I appreciate you riding it out with me.
I think I need to clean my pipe, actually.
I got a question for you, Chris.
Yeah.
So you may have done it and I may have missed it because I've been running everywhere. But for your codger summer, how much Five Brothers have you been loading in a pipe? Because that's my codger of choice.
Wow. You make a great point. I have done zero.
What the?
Zero.
David G and myself are insulted.
You know what?
I'm
They're
speaking for David G.
They're two of the Five Brothers. That's why he's mad. So the other three are Harrelson and I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
If you want a stout lib tobacco, just listen here now. Let me tell you something.
We used to only have two brothers, but we added three.
Three on my 15 acres.
That's right. We now have horses and we're growing our own tobacco.
Yes, modern, cultural.
My next video will be Five Brothers for Codger Blend Summer.
Oh,
thank you.
Let's go. Garrett,
yes.
Thank you, sir.
And David G.
Thank you, sir. Planted a seed.
I like Five Brothers. In fact, I like to mix it with St. Bruno ready rubbed.
I ain't had St. Bruno yet, Chris. You believe that, dude? Out of all the crazy stuff I've smoked, I've not had St. Bruno. And I think I'll like it.
You need to get some.
Yeah, I need to get some.
Good.
Absolutely.
It's dark fired in Virginia, man.
Five Brothers with Penny Farthing is fantastic as well.
Penny Farthing and Five Brothers. Okay. Yeah. Put that in the Rossi 8801. That's my small Canadian. It smokes shags so well, dude. That's my shag.
Garrett is like the mixologist of pipe tobacco. This is like making me so happy,
you
man.
say
It's
mixologist, I say mad scientist. It's 6 of one, half dozen of another.
Well,
it's the nicotism.
I want to take a minute to compliment Garrett. I want to take a minute to compliment Garrett. Like 2 years ago, I watched this guy's channel the first time. Him and Katie are sitting there going through 100 blends in 100 days.
That was wild. I watched that. That was wild.
I didn't realize until recently the knowledge level this dude has. I was like, this guy knows his stuff.
You guys were talking about knowing everybody, like when we got together, right, at Muletown. Somebody came up to me and they said they knew me. And I was like, well, I could be the YouTube channel, could be Instagram. No. Because this guy said, and I don't think he's wrong for this, but he goes, you're that idiot who did 100 blends in 100 days.
Yes,
I said, yeah, it was not a smart decision. I don't recommend it.
And Garrett said, no, idiots, that's a different channel.
Hey, I can tell you a story. I went to the Gatlin Burlier last year, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the infamous Dreaded Tiger. Of course, I went on the day that he was not there. How about that? Right? Because it was a Wednesday, and he was at the church, because he's.
Did you see him at Milltown?
Huh? I did. I talked to him for a long time at Milltown.
Yeah.
But I go into the shop, right, and I don't say, "Hey, I'm on the YTPC." I didn't say nothing like that.
But we just got to talking on the internet, bro.
Yeah, well, the guys in there, they didn't recognize me or nothing, but I was like, yeah, I watch Dread Tiger off, YouTube. I was like, you guys know anything about the YTPC? And the guy was like, are you on there? I was like, yeah. I was like, you ever heard of pipe philosophy? And the guy was like, oh, God.
We're praying for him. We got a prayer circle going for that gentleman.
Well, that's fun. That's funny you said that because when I went to Gatlinburg, Scott Rollins said, "Hey, when you go in there, ask." He has a blend that he blends himself. You can't buy it unless you ask for it. It's his own personal blend. It's called Anatolian Delight. Just ask him about it.
I got some of it. Someone gifted me at Muletown.
That was me.
That was you.
Yes, that's right. So I go to the little bar, his little bar he's got there, and I said, "Hey, I heard I need to get some Anatolian Delight." And he goes, "Well, then you, sir, are a man of class and integrity." And I was like, "Oh, okay,
that's right. That's right."
And he literally walks over with he goes, "How much do you want?" I go, "Well, give me 8 ounces of it. Why not?" And he goes, "Ooh, yeah, we'll have a good day today." He goes over and he grabs these 2 blends. He dumps it all out on just the glass table, and he starts mixing it all together, and then throws it in the bag and go, "There you are." It's like, all right,
dude. He's got this video on YouTube of opening a classic tub of Carter Hall. And it was at the time period where they had the tub with like a cellophane lid under the hard cap. And he's like out on his back deck. And he's like, "I need something to open." Dude, he like gets like a tent steak or something and finally stabs it open. And he's like, "Oh, let's try this." And it's like a coveted tub. You know what I mean? And he just debauchery opens it with like, I don't even remember what he used. It was just like the gnarliest thing. He like breaking out car keys, like, "We'll get this open." You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, man,
hey, listen,
I'd love to have that tub of tobacco.
Listen, when he's in his shop, he wears like a vest, like a gentleman's vest every time.
Oh yeah.
He's got a judge on his hip in the store.
Judge?
Yes, he sure does.
410 45 Colt Long revolver. Yes, sir.
That man is sitting there with the judge on his hip in his store.
Richard?
Mm-hmm.
The owner,
Red Tiger? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
He's the man.
Oh yeah.
I'll see the judge. I don't know. Can I show something like that on here?
No, we can't on the live.
Dakota.
If
that would be the last live stream.
We could, but on the live, the algorithm automatically shuts down because so many people did bad things on the live, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, in this pouch here, I have what I would show to anyone who loves the judge. But
you can describe it. You can talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it like it's somebody who you're dating.
Well, it's what you have to actually need to have on you when you go to downtown Denver anymore, because the homeless people like to assault
capacity,
you.
9mm.
No. It's the governor.
Ooh,
the governor. Yeah, the governor is a nice piece. It's not my style, but it's a nice piece.
Well, it's always loaded with the party pack. You get one round, one chamber's 45, one chamber's 410, then you got 45 long Colt, and then 410. And you just get to roll the dice on what you get, depending on how many times I spin the wheel. Yeah.
It's like Wheel of Fortune, but cooler.
Kind of. I mean, you will be ventilated.
I would love to have a night talk about this topic now. That'd be fun.
Guys, I am, as far as my channel is concerned, I am open to talk about firearms. Old Man Copper, during his live, asked what everybody was carrying the other day, and there's this awesome conversation within the chat. More people than you would imagine were not only firearms owners, but carried them. And this is something I'm passionate about, and I can explain it real quick. It is actually a biblical view, right? So in the Bible, and this won't apply to everyone. If you're not interested, then overlook what I'm about to say. But that's
now you're talking my language.
We're told that those that don't provide for their own denies the faith and is worse than an infidel. And if you look at Noah Webster's first dictionary, right, the original 18 whatever Noah Webster's dictionary, where he used the Bible to define terminology, and you look at provide, part of that was security. And I believe this. Part of the man's role within the household structure is to provide security. This was a role given to us. And so I'm a big believer that if you're capable, competent, comfortable, you need to be a provider for your family. You need to, for instance, even if I'm out by myself alone, when I get home, my kids deserve their father coming home. I need to protect myself, even if I'm not protecting kids and women and whatever else, right? So for me, the act of self-preservation against the violent in this world is a real role that I step into. And there's a time to turn the other cheek. That's when someone's trying to slap you, not when someone's trying to kill you for the $13 in your wallet, right? It's a different argument. But I'm a big proponent of self-defense and the tools that equip us with that capability. And
Same here.
I go deep into it. And I think one of the strongest things I've ever done, I've taught people how to use tourniquets, which is a life-saving device that I'll get into my EDC video, by the way, Robert. Everyone needs to be carrying a tourniquet. I'm big into this. You can teach a kid to do it. I'm big into the common sense and all this stuff. But one of the like high marks of my life is I've taught a lot of women how to safely employ a firearm. And for me, that is the great equalizer. And I think this is one of the things that Ted Nugent had right. When he was speaking to Congress, he's like talking about the woman in a back alley that didn't carry that day because it was against state law. He's like, well, I wish instead of her being raped, she pulled out a J-frame out of her purse and blew the perpetrator away. I'm the crazy one, right? And I think that's something that Ted Nugent had right. And I'm a huge proponent of arming women and teaching them how to effectively employ a firearm to equalize the playing field to make sure they're not victimized. And I'm open about this. I would love to discuss this on my channel with anyone that has an interest in it.
Amen, brother. I agree.
Yep.
It's a part of my life that's so much bigger than my little YouTube channel where I usually talk about pipe smoking. But it's a part of my DNA. It's been instilled in me, and it's a capability that I have that if I was not to pursue, I would be lacking in my duties as just a common dude, right? It's basic dude stuff, and we have the technology. Teach your women to be strong, fearless, and to protect their own, and we're all better off for it.
Amen, brother. You didn't say a single thing there I disagree with. So
absolutely, yeah. And I grew up, being taught how to shoot a firearm, taught to respect it. It's comfortable, it's a normal part of my life.
That's right. It's a tool that needs respect. It's a dangerous tool, but a damn tractor can be a dangerous tool. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
motorized scooter.
I mean, your pocket knife is a tool. It can be deadly. I mean, if you don't take care of it, you can do damage with a pocket knife. Right. I mean, if you're not careful with it. I've cut myself with my knife a few times in my life.
A couple ton weapon at velocity. That vehicle we drive every day, and if someone wanted to misuse it, could weaponize it and do horrible things with it. Yes, sir.
I got a question though.
I agree, man. I'm down.
Do y'all like to shoot just for the fun of shooting? Because I do.
I typically, I typically try to turn my range time into training time. So employing a shot timer, and making benchmarks, and that way I can kind of categorize and document my progression towards the goals I want to make. But I love just blasting away.
I'm not skeet shooting or just anything like that. I enjoy that.
Anything. I'm into precision long range. I'm into extremely violent up close, fast firing stuff, CQB stuff. I'm into all of it. I've got night vision capability. I've got armor. I go full retard with it myself. There's other aspect of shooting that I'm not interested in. Listen, I have a flintlock black powder rifle. I mean, I go I'm into it. You know what I mean? Every aspect.
I bought a
Yeah, my father was my dad was a city guy, but he was also a sniper in Korea. And
wow.
so I always joke and say I was raised by a man who loved firearms, who knew firearms, but he was also not what I would call, even though I lived in Tennessee and grew up in the country, my father was not a hunter. So I did not go hunting as a kid. I have like almost no experience. I've been hunting a few times, but with only because of friends and their families took me hunting on excursions. So I have like no experience really hunting. It's not something I know.
It's funny. I grew up in a hunting household. My dad.
But I know firearms because my father made sure I knew about firearms. And so
I would have starved to death, Robert, if it wasn't for deer meat as a child. I grew up extremely poor, and we harvested game even illegally. I can openly talk about this because of the time periods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I morally, I have no issue with it, right? But like, my childhood, growing up in this backwoods West Virginia household where you do what you can to feed your family, and to where I'm at now is such an interesting story. Because at some point, my interest in firearms and my father's differed. He was only interested in hunting, and by the time I became an adult, a firearm was a tool that I understood a little bit deeper than he did. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm a redneck from Mississippi, man. There's deer hunters all around me. There's people just giving me deer meat. I'm like,
I love venison, guys.
I appreciate it.
I'm
people in our
super jealous.
congregation just like hand me a stack full of it.
It's hard at any cost to procure a quality of meat as free range, organic, hormone, antibiotic free as venison. It is. It spends its whole life happy, and it does it real quick and stress free. If you do everything correctly, it is a very high level protein source. And,
I actually had a guy at my work I don't work with him anymore because I had changed job. I mean, I work for the same company, but I moved locations. But I had a guy at my old office that we used to have lunch together about once a month, and he brought me 2 back straps from 2 deer he shot. I was like in heaven, man. I was like, this is the best, man.
So my absolute favorite way to eat venison, guys, if you're wondering about a gentleman from the absolute heart of the Appalachian Mountains, is actually on a biscuit. Floured and fried deer meat on my mama's biscuit is the epitome of any cuisine. And it's venison biscuits, guys.
That sounds good.
That sounds amazing, man.
It's about my favorite food on the planet, man. And I have a discerning taste because I love trying different things, culturally and everything, you know. But venison on a biscuit, for me and my taste and my upbringing, it's wonderful.
Sounds awesome.
I'd like to try, yeah.
So Carrie says deer chili. Deer is low in fat content. That being said, on the hindquarters, there's tallow deposits that you can render into it to make. If I was to make deer chili, I would use some of the deer tallow and render that into the meat, and you can make a wonderful chili out of deer. I'm a big fan. David G says deer sausage. I've had a lot of summer sausage made. One of my favorites would be like a cheddar jalapeno.
Venison. You took it out of my mouth. You said it, brother.
Cheddar jalapeno venison summer sausage is phenomenal.
So there's a processor down in Erin, Tennessee. I haven't been hunting very many times, but my best friend growing up, big hunter, his family, they shoot the max every year. They process every single ounce of every deer.
That's right.
And they have a little local processor that's an Amish guy that makes the summer sausage with jalapeno cheddar. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, I could eat a sleeve of that in about 10 seconds.
I want to make one thing sure with the people in the chat that's been listening to me. I'm not a sportsman at all, actually. My interest in harvesting animals is just the consumption thereof. I've never look if you kill a big buck with a big rack, I guess it's value added, it's bragging points, and that's cool. My interest has never been the sportsman pursuit of that. The only thing that's ever interested me with killing an animal was to consume it. So we're big on not
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, where
I
I'm
totally
from,
agree with that, man. Listen, I joke about this all the time. So I did not grow up with animals. My father was not an animal fan. My wife and I were talking about buying, like, we wanted to get a dog, like, because she never had a dog because she's allergic to everything. I've never had a dog. I did not want a dog. Let me just tell you right now, I did not want this dog. But this dog has become like I love this dog so much. Like, I'm her person. We like sit on the couch every night, watch TV together. When I leave right now, I'm probably gonna sit on the couch with her for a few minutes
it's
because
hard
she's
to
my baby.
explain that bond you can make with a good dog. It is.
But because of her and because of the relationship I have with this dog, it has given me a new respect for animals, period. And so, listen, I love meat. I eat meat every day. I don't have a problem killing things for meat and eating it. I have no problem with that. But I'm like you, Dakota. I'm not a big fan of sporting hunting. It's just not my thing. I feel like it's a living creature. It deserves to have the respect.
Yep.
However, if you're going to kill it and you're going to eat it, I got no problem with that because guess what? I eat meat all the time. I love meat. Yep. And so I'm kind of in your wheelhouse on that. So
I grew up with a ton of horses and cows and tons of animals. We bred dogs and everything. And but because of that, you're so busy all the time. I myself have never gotten to go on a hunt. I've never processed my own animals or anything else. But I have had lots of friends who in my life who are hunters, and I've had a whole fridge filled with venison that was given to me, and it's fantastic. And if you can make the use of the animal, I think that's fantastic. There are the guys who go out there and they just harvest the antlers and whatnot, the trophies, and leave the rest.
Yep.
That I'm not exactly cool with, but perhaps I have to assume that there's some outlying reason other than just selfishness, right? Like, you want to assume the best from people, but
yep. Myself, I'm not a sportsman at all. My interest in hunting is procuring really high quality meat in a natural way. Personally, that being said, I have friends that are not just the sportsman type, but get into niche aspects of that. And I don't judge them. That's their business. But I will say they eat the deer as an afterthought. Their goal is not to obtain that nice organic protein. Their goal is to kill a big thing. And our goals are not the same. But
I have heard a counter argument for that, though.
Yes.
If I can propose it.
Please.
Which is I think it's very valid. If you think about the cycle of things the way that they are, the bigger and the older the animal, the more likely that if it were to die of natural causes of, just aging out, if it just fell over and died because of pure age, that's more likely to go to waste on some level than if it were to be hunted in maybe not the prime of its life. But the older they are, right, the larger the rack.
It's a valid point, Garrett. These deers in nature do not die gracefully. They deteriorate until a coyote is able to take them. Like, it's a nasty process at that point. And that's a valid argument, to be frank with you. I don't disagree with that. My disagreement would be with the mindset of the hunter at that point, and not the potential good they're doing within the life cycle of these animals.
I 100% agree.
Could I have one point to that too?
Please, Chris.
I think about hunting as a life skill.
It is.
I mean, if you had no other option, if you couldn't just go down to the supermarket, if things got where, hey, we all went post-apocalyptic.
Yes, sir.
To be able to have the skill to be able to kill and prepare an animal for consumption for your family, fishing, those all of a sudden become life skills.
Let me give you
you couldn't just go to Walmart and buy You know,
I have an example I believe will relate well with this, Chris. So in the early teens, the 2000 teens, I had one of the things I did was I ran a Christian preparedness blog. I was interviewed on some podcasts, and I was deep into the survival community in the early teens of the 2000s. And one of the analogies I like to make from a Christian perspective specifically, but it would be relatable to everyone, is I thought of a societal collapse, which we're living in a fragile society, to be honest. It would not take much, man-made or natural, to disrupt everything that we've grown accustomed to, right? One of the examples I made a lot, and I was on record back in like 2011 on some podcasts and stuff making this example when I had this Christian preparedness blog, was that my fear was that a decent Christian man with a family he was providing for would be faced with a circumstance where the systems of man failed him, and he would be sitting on his back porch praying to God, God, please provide for me. And a chicken with a box of matches hung around his neck would walk by him, and he would look up at it and go back to praying, God, please, if you love me, please provide for me, right? That is the disconnect modern man has from the natural world. And that kind of spells it out. And I made that example in like 2011, 2012, something like that. But I'm afraid that's kind of where we're at. Our disconnect from the natural world, you know, I'm fairly certain most kids today believe that meat was grown on styrofoam plates in the back of Walmart. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's 100% accurate. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, and I want to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm very clear what I was saying earlier about my stance on this. You know, I have actually killed 3 deer in my life. I have been the one to help process those deer. You know,
Real
in the
quick,
field.
How many was killed with the high beams on going 55 mile an hour?
None.
Okay.
Guilty.
None of them. None of them. I mean, if we're gonna go down that road, 75. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry. And a few fox. No, I'm just kidding. I listen. As I said before, I have. You know, I believe that, you know, mankind is, you know, we are on the top of the food chain for a reason. There are a lot of situations. If you need to provide for your family and you are a hunter and that's how you provide, I'm all for it. I think it's great. I agree with you. I think, you know, with the way food is processed today, it's probably healthier actually in a lot of ways too. I really believe that in my heart.
It's hormone free, antibiotic free, free range.
So I just want to make sure I'm clear that my stance on this is that I'm not against hunting. I think hunting is great if it's done the right way. And that's all I'm going to say.
I'm kind of picky about it. And I grew up doing it illegally. I'll be frank. It's past the statute of limitations. I can be honest about this. I grew up from a poaching family, but the poaching was not to kill. The poaching was to obtain meat for the table.
Yeah, it's to eat. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've never had a problem with that.
Yeah. It is ironic and funny now, but there's a lot of life lessons baked into that. My childhood involves a lot of pinto beans, welfare. Every Christmas, guys, my name was on a card on a Christmas tree at a local department store for some other family to provide my presents for me. I grew up extremely poor. Welfare culture, I could go on and on and on. Hunter's experience was a little different than mine. And I have no qualms talking about this, you know what I mean? But yeah, my family was so moral, man, in such a cool way. We never broke the law until we did. And we certainly did when it come to procuring food. You know what I mean? So
there's an argument to be made about there's an argument to be made about that, Dakota. Is it? I mean, you know, is that really breaking the law? I mean,
yes,
you have the right to
we broke the law, but moral high ground
I just think if I mean, again, what is freedom? The freedom is to live your life, to survive, and to live for your family.
Robert, modern freedom is you have the freedom to turn a light switch on and off. You own a huge game reserve and you haven't found the fences yet. That's typically most of our freedoms. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But no, I can speak so openly about this and not be ashamed or feel guilty of it. As far as like laws and stuff goes, I come from an extremely moral family, and we openly broke laws to feed ourselves. And there's some really cool stories that comes from that.
But there's a difference between the letter of the law and the spirit of the law.
Yes, sir.
The letter of the law when it comes to poaching is because there are people who hunt beyond their limits or whatever, right? That's the letter of the law. The spirit of the law is not to stop you from eating just because you didn't have the time or the ability to go get a tag, or you were out of meat when it wasn't the season. That is not the spirit of the law, and I would argue that all day long.
Well, you're not wrong, and I would have to examine my father's decisions while I was a child, and those are wildly different thought processes than I would operate under. And I love my father, and I would never want to shame him, you know what I mean, publicly or privately. My father is a genuine good man, and we grew up poor, man. I mean, really damn poor. That being said, this switch happened when I was about 15. He went to work and become addicted to work, and the best employee any company in the world could have had. And I don't know, maybe I'll spell that out sometime, but huge dichotomy, just a complete paradigm shift. Most people probably never have the chance to witness, but yeah, man, my childhood and stuff is very interesting, and the age gap between me and Hunter is enough that his experience and my experience were different. I had a lot more freedom than Hunter did growing up, and because of that, I made a lot more mistakes in my youth than Hunter did as well, and it's quite interesting. It really is.
Yeah, I imagine where our situations more similar. I would have, because I have a pretty decent age gap with my little brother, and the difference is when situations change, and how that frames the world that you see is massive. So, David G asked a good question, guys. I'm about to shut this thing down. I want to answer this honestly. David G asked how much squirrel have I eaten? I have eaten more deer and squirrel than you guys can imagine. One of my running jokes is, if it wasn't for illegal deer meat as a child, I would have starved to death. And that's only somewhat a play on words. I'm pretty good at skinning a squirrel, but my grandfather, holy moly, was he good at skinning a squirrel. I kind of whittle away and could eventually get him skinned. My grandfather, man. You know what I mean? It was
stock, wasn't it?
Oh man, it was
just pull it right out. Hey,
that's something Katie says that she can do quite well, and I've never gotten to see it.
So a squirrel, once you Garrett, once you go to skin it, there's a reason they call it a tree rat. It looks, yeah, you know what I mean. But
I can imagine that.
I actually like squirrels. Squirrel gravy is delicious. Of course, I need some of my mama's biscuits to go with it, like I said previously.
Dang, man, I want some of your mama's biscuits now. Come on.
Dude, listen, there is not a leftover on the planet that does not go well with my mama's biscuit. I'll just throw that out there. But yeah, I can clean squirrels, but I kind of whittle away at them compared to, like, to be honest, my family members I grew up with that were really, really, like, just slick with them, man. But I've eaten a lot of crazy stuff. I'm not going to lie. I
have too, brother. I've eaten pretty much everything you can imagine. So
yeah. As far as a protein source here in Central West Virginia, come on, man. We don't pass up on good protein sources. So there's a lot of them out there that a lot of people would just absolutely turn their nose up against. But yeah, been there, done that, and I would be better off if I pursued that more in today's time than I did as a past. Character building, good protein source, healthy body, healthy mind. I'm all about it.
Hey, Dakota, can I make one comment real quick, totally off subject before you get off here?
Please do. Please do.
I just want to say really quick, Chris, I really hope we get to see you again really soon, brother. I'm so glad you got on tonight. It has made my night. I'm telling you, brother, I've missed you,
man.
I'm so glad to hear you're doing videos again. I guess my algorithm, because I watch my YouTube on my television.
Right.
And so I'm going to immediately leave here before I go to bed tonight. I'm going to pull you back up because I want that back in my algorithm. I didn't even know you were making videos anymore. If I'd known, I can't believe it. So now I got to go back and watch all your videos you've been making because I want to see them. So
thank you.
Please jump on more often because, dude, you're always a pleasure. I've always enjoyed you so much, man. I'm so glad to see you.
Thank you so much, man. I will try to come on a regular basis on the lives on Saturdays. And that means a lot to me. It really, truly does. I mean that 100%, brother.
Out of all the people I met at Muletown, I met some awesome dudes. One of the highlights for me was meeting Chris, and I posted a picture standing with Chris, and what I titled it, and he's going to be like, "Oh shucks," but getting to meet your heroes face to face, and you know what I mean.
I got that picture saved.
I was not in that video. Just let you know that.
Do what?
I mean that as much now as I did then. Nothing has changed,
brother.
It was a blessing to meet you, to face to face talk with you and hang out with you. And that goes the same for everybody in chat tonight. Strangely enough, Robert, Garrett, every one of you, to commune with you face to face, to hang out with you and meet you as an actual human being and as a person. It was the highlight of some of my social experiences I've ever had in my life, just to be frank with you. And it goes equally the same for all three of you guys in here still in the call. I met at Muletown. Garrett, that means you, bro. Your hospitality will never be forgotten. Robert, your 6'4" frame. How tall are you? How tall are you, Robert?
6'3".
Oh, I was off. 6'3".
That's right. I know. You got me playing in the NBA. I'm not in the NBA.
No. He's a humble little Tennessee
defensive lineman.
But no, seriously, guys. Muletown was an experience for me, never to be forgotten. And each and every one of you guys in here tonight help make that as unique and special as it was.
Absolutely,
it was great.
100%. The only thing I can say, and I know we're about to get off, the only thing that make it better if there was more of you there.
Man,
if we had Miss Carrie there, and Mike, and everybody.
Yeah,
you know,
I wish I could get everybody in on that, man. But we can't let perfect get in the way of good, right?
That's right.
Hey. And it's crazy. Everyone in the chat tonight, or in the video chat part, sorry, chat. I don't mean to exclude anyone. What I'm saying, everybody in the video call tonight, we met at Muletown, and it was incredible for me. Hopefully, equally so for you. And looking forward to the possibilities of this coming year. Guys, with that, I'm going to shut this thing down. It's almost 1 o'clock here on the East Coast. My wife is very asleep. And we're going to close this out. Guys, thank you so much. Chris, Garrett, Robert, thank you for being in the video call. Everybody in the chat, guys, we love you. I mean that. If you need anything, reach out. And I mean anything from I'm looking for a physical something to hey, I need you in my thoughts and prayers. Reach out to me, CaptainBurley@gmail.com. Thanks for being part of this awesome live tonight. With that, Captain Burley Slice with chat signing off.